You can get in a turn or two while the lobby forms. That would be actually kind of funny. And theoretically, kind of possible. But I don't know if the PC could handle running both of those, unfortunately. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right. It is the Steel Balls, Nicoract. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left. It is Jeff the Shark, also known as My Insanity Smile. Now a VTuber, believe it or not. VTubia. VTuber damn near killed her. SC2, RTS, Steadfast. Man, ByuN is the best. He will just play in any tournament. The man genuinely loves StarCraft 2 with a passion that can't be outmatched. Thank you, Pashka TLT, for the Prime resub at 26 months. Oh, looks like Nicoract did get first blood. Did he kill his opponent's SCV? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We missed it. What am I doing? Well, I mean, I'm doing a bunch of admin stuff. He's gonna find another one. No Reaper initially is so greedy. Oh, Smile gonna get punished turbo hard for this. This is actually already approaching kind of game-ending damage. Okay, well, yep. Not approaching, but in fact surpassing. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's get a quick minute and a half of ads out of the way. This could very well be a very quick series. Winner of this will almost certainly go up against ByuN in the second round. There is a loser's bracket. Still got a chance to fight back. But obviously it's going to be tough. And I mean, with ByuN, Krystianer, and Nicoract, that's a very likely top three. That looks like a strong top three. What would I call that? Contender? Yeah. Doesn't mean it can't happen. Just means you're gonna have to get something pretty special to prevent it. All right, here we go. Game numero dos. Spawning down on the bottom left, it is Nicoract. In the purple. And his opponent, it is Jeff the Shark. Smile. As the killers have been telling us, smile like you mean it. By the way, with the 8-worker start, so in, I think during 6-worker start, and I think during 12-worker start, worker splits were important, but they weren't. Actually, I mean, I guess with a 6-worker start, they were pretty damn important too. But they weren't, like, to the level. Actually, no, I don't remember how much a 6-worker start was. I don't think we had stuff optimized as much. But during 12-worker start, worker splits were important, but not, like... You could kind of always improve them, and there wasn't really a defined best way to go about it. Now, after watching some of Hearthstone's stuff, and he was talking about Cyril's worker split, I think there is a definitive best worker split. And it's the, as far as I can tell, the 2-2 split, where you just send 2 SCVs, or 2 workers, one to this mineral patch and one to this one, and then the other 4 just kind of go in the middle. I think it is just vastly superior to, like, anything. I mean, in a perfect world, you would literally split every single worker and, like, you'd spend, you know, I don't know, 50 clicks in the first 2 seconds, like, pathing each worker so that it was the most efficient route. But the human body can't do that. There's no one that can, just with mouse only, achieve an APM of, what would that be? 50 times 30? Is that 1,500? Yeah, 1,500 APM. Most humans are not capable of that. And by that, I mean none of us. None of us are. Doesn't matter how good you are. That's just not an achievable thing. Man, Nicoract this game. Going for Reaper Marine. Jeff the Shark immediately makes me think of Baby Shark. Oh, interesting. Reactor Hellions here. Okay. Meanwhile, a Widow Mine. Not going to be going for a tech lab. That's funky. What's the plan with this? Very curious. Starport timings are very similar, but a little bit faster here for Nicoract. It's going to be a full scout and a sacrifice on this Reaper. He's going to see 2 Hellions. That's pretty that's pretty important information. And he saw the reactor
add-on complete.
Factory. He sees the tech lab about to have a starport on it. So one of the big benefits, I talk about this all the time when I see this, of a Reactor Hellion build is you're not spending gas. You're fighting early game units kind of tete-a-tete, head-to-head, kind of on even footing. But you don't have to spend gas on the early game units. Now, they're not like Cyclones where they can kind of be valuable into the mid-game, but they're still decent. And Cyclones, even when they're good. That was a really nice Widowmine shot, by the way. Hellions, though, are going to get on top of the Marines. Cyclone will lock onto the Reaper and gets the kill, so it can't come back in later for a potential scout. That was a pretty good fight for... for Smile. But he traded out 6 units that will not be better later in the game. Whereas Smile was hoping to keep these Marines for a longer period of time. I mean, Marines in TVT are... Even when both players are on a maxed out army late in the game with huge infrastructure, even then, Marines can still be king with the right position. Positioning, I should say. We got Smile going for mech. All right. Very interesting. 3 Ravens. Oh, no, he did get the upgrade. Okay. He didn't get it for a while. Ooh, that's a big lock-on. Oh, no, he loses the Raven. Smile was trying to... He was trying to break the lock-on in a shallow way without going max distance. Ends up being a huge mistake. Really diligent movement there from Nicoract with the Ravens. Punishing that mistake. Cyclone lock-ons always feel like they can't possibly be as long as they are. and you keep thinking, oh, I'm 1 hex away from being out of range. And maybe you are. But if you never achieve that 1 hex, it doesn't matter if you're at melee range or you're at the max range of the leash. It'll keep ticking until either you die, break it, or in the case of an ultra, it runs out of damage, I believe. Bum bum. Double armory. With 3 ravens to 2, though. Oh. Does he see this? Cyclone will find the army. But interference matrix is instant. That's a lot of siege, or a lot of stimmed marines, and that is 3 interference matrices going off. That is potentially just the game here. Tank in the backfield will get taken out before it can wake up. Oh, and this is just an instant boost up into the main. There's no tank here, but it is a Cyclone. Vikings may be able to clean this up. Even if he kills the medevacs, like, this is a lot of stimmed bio, and they're about to have 1-1. Nice target fire on that one Viking that was in the air. Little restim, and he is targeting down every single SCV he can find. 24 workers go down in total before that incursion into the main is finally cleaned up. And Nicoract is not slowing down. Dang, GG. Yeah, I mean, Nicoract is really freaking good. Like, there's a reason that he can go toe-to-toe with some of the best players in the world. It is because he is on that level. GG. Now, he's still not right there, but he's capable of it. He's capable of that that god tier play that you need to compete at the very, very, very top level these days. Man. Yeah, Baby Shark is just going to be living a little bit rent-free in the old noggin. All right, ByuN and Nicoract are now ready to go. Cool. Hanmano and his opponent are battling it out on the other side of the bracket. Winner will once again face off against Krystianer. Take a look at their lobby in Vespene. Oh, yes. Right. I can do that. Enter match lobby. Enter. Oh, that. Oh my God, that looks incredible. Okay, let me see if I can bring that up. Wow. Wow. This is actually legit as nice, probably nicer, I would say, than what we've seen on are they going? Oh, okay. VC2. What's the frickin' ESL? Yeah, I'll show it off. The lobby. I'll do my darndest to get that set up for the next one. I'm not used to things looking so nice, so I'm not expecting it, and I'm not prepared for it to, like, show. Took you a while? Oh my god, it looks nice, though. It looks really, really nice. All right, winners round of 4. Winner semifinals, sure. My god, it looks so good. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left. It is the Stalny Balls Nicoract, and he's cutting an SEV early on. He's got a couple workers crossing the map. Can he get it done against this guy? It is the Shopify Rebellion's ByuN. Wah, 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 wah. ByuN's been streaming quite a bit recently, by the way, which is cool. Oh my god, it's so fun to watch him stream. Like, first of all, he is insanely fast. Insanely fast. But also, like, watching him micro his macro, it's just so ridiculously satisfying. I miss when builds like this were like this, you know? I miss when a proxy was proper all in. And, like, there should be an opportunity to figure out a build that's like proxy 1-Rax Reaper, you know? In this matchup. I'm curious if we'll see that in TVP at all. It's an underutilized methodology, I think. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Huh. Wow. Well, if ByuN's Reaper had gotten caught right there. Oh, nice attempted repair. Nicoract does get the kill. He still needs a lot more damage. He's already killed 3 SCVs and he's behind. Obviously, he is way behind in the tech. His opponent already has a factory done and is about to have his first Hellion on the field. Marine is in production. Oh, that Hellion popping out in a good position, but Nicoract gets a kill on his opponent's Reaper. Does keep the other one alive. He loses 1 for 1. For a second, it looked like ByuN might have been in some trouble there. But he has defended so well so far. And this was a very dedicated build. This has not achieved what it needed to. He was hoping to find a 1-Rax expand, which ByuN goes for often. As well as, we've even seen attempts at Command Center first in TVT. I believe he tried that against Cure. And Cure proxy 2-Rax Reapered him. And obviously he just died. Other side of the map, factory finishes, Tech Lab starts up, as does the Starport, but ByuN has a command center that is far, far ahead. He's already up 2 workers. By the time the dust settles and both players have their orbital command, it should be up to 4, I would think. 4 worker difference. It's going to depend a little bit on... I mean, he's pretty far back in his base. It takes a little while to travel down there. Maybe it'll only be like 3 then. We'll see. Yeah, it's only 12 seconds to build an SCV. Or sorry, it is 12 seconds. Actually, by the time the command center is done, we're almost equal. Damn. Even with the command centers, you know, flying pretty quickly, that is a lot of time lost. Double reactor here on these 2 barracks. No tech lab. Very interesting. Is he going to swap over for Viking production? Yeah, he is. No, he's not. What? Okay. I'm a little bit confused by what I'm seeing. Nicoract firing up a 3rd CC. Not yet restarting SCV production there for a moment. ByuN, though. Oh, man. Does he just win right here? I think so. Yeah, I don't really see how this gets stopped. Oh, big grenades from Nicoract. Well, that's one way. But no, that's not actually one way. That's not going to be enough. 5 SCVs go down. The Cyclone of Nicoract is staying alive for the moment. Nice hot pickup right there. Remember that ByuN is playing on EU. So Nicoract has significant ping advantage. And I think that's the only reason why ByuN didn't win with that exact clump of units right then and there. But to be honest, I think he still won the game. I think this is still Jover. Nicoract probably needed much more Cyclone production. Probably needed a 3rd Cyclone and to be on the map. I mean, he still got good grenade bounces. This is actually not a terrible fight here for Nicoract. Ooh, can he keep that tank alive? No, he does not. The auto turret DPS is a little too high. I don't think it's going to matter anyways. He was going to be down like 15 SCVs plus. Honestly, if anything, yeah, I think it makes for better entertainment to just get straight into game 2. All right, let's get window capture. No, that's not what we need. We want Vespene. Okay, there we go. Cool. There we go. Awesome. How's my hand? It is quite a bit better. We are out of the cast now, which is amazing. It is going to be a long time before we can move it, though. Like, fully. Sorry, I can move it. Spawning up at the top right, it is the Shopify Rebellion's ByuN. And look at this. He's going for it again. It is the Stalny Balls Nicoract. He is going for another proxy 2-racks. Damn, they are speed running this. Hey, Dylan James. Welcome back. Money for the Cabal. My man, I have some deeply tragic news. I don't know if you're aware, but your man, he gave his life in a tragic, me being an idiot related problem. How did he go out? He did make sure that the rest of the squad got away. He was... yeah. He was the only casualty. Everyone else survived, but was it with honor? Absolutely. With the deepest honor. I was actually so sad for a while afterwards. I had like a goofy grin on my face, and I was like laughing, like kind of like chuckling, but like it was more just like, oh my God, this is so sad. Like I was actually legit. It like affected me surprisingly. It was worth it then. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, it was... it was far more than if it had just been like a random soldier. Because like I lost like 4 squaddies in the first 2 missions. Have to find the clip then. I think Laylath has it right there. I think that might be the one. Okay, Nicoract. Oh, it's going to be the same situation as the previous game. He's down 5 SCVs. But no, it's not the same situation. This is a reactor. Oh, boy. ByuN has played very greedy, actually. Nice pullback on that SCV. Good save. Really, really good save. Oh, the Reaper is in trouble. Oh, but the SCV is able to save it for now. Third Reaper shows up. This could be the end of ByuN in game number 2. Hellion is going to pop out in a moment. It does get the interrupt on the first bit of healing. Not able to get the kill on that Reaper, though. If he had shot the second Reaper in the line, maybe he can get the kill. It isn't loading the link for me in mobile. I'll try it later on PC. Ah, fair enough, yeah. Now here, at this point, ByuN has survived. He's still 3 workers up. He's got the command center on the way. And technically speaking, his... Oh, we're going to see a dive to the low ground. Grenade's going to knock the Hellions askew. It's 2 units for 2, but ByuN does get caught there super hard. Oh, no, he's in huge trouble now. He's going to lose everything. That is where the ping has really, really made itself seen. Even with a VPN, you're playing with probably 140 ping. Oh, man, that was really painful for ByuN. Nicoract scanned, by the way. He scanned. He sees the CC, but more importantly, he was trying to gain vision of the high ground. Nicoract is still behind, is the thing. But that is a much better start than the... Well, yeah, no, that is a much better start than the previous game. He's 1 base all inning, though. He is just going to send it. ByuN getting double Cyclone. That will be good against this. Ooh, he re-landed the barracks and is going to double pump Reapers. And it's going to be a medevac. Okay, Reaper, Hellion, medevac. That is the name of the game here. Depot in the corner, I guess. Medevac provides a lot of utility, not just for healing, but also just for ferrying your units around, picking them up, and breaking lock-ons. Got it to work. Hero's a hero to the end in my heart. I have to break the sad news to my toddler later. Oh my god, I'm so sad. Oh. 07 indeed. 07. He did die a hero. Ooh, big scout. Oh, he sees that the Reaper number is increased. If he was paying attention, yeah, he should have an idea. ByuN? Uh-oh, this tank. It needs to get lifted up. It will. Cyclones. One of them did lock onto the medevac, and that is going to be an instant GG. GG indeed. Wawa-weewa. That was very quick. And it looks like Hanmano is already in the match against Krystianer. Wow, okay. That was fast. So Hanmano did win his match against his first round opponent. Nicoract gets dropped down to the loser bracket where he's going to wait on the winner of... Wait, who is he going to wait on? Not sure. Oh, no, he's already got his opponent. Yeah, so this is Vespene.gg. And we can pop into this one. Full match page. Enter match lobby. So this is cool. We'll just take a look at this. I think we'll probably go for Now we could go for Hanmano Krystianer game 2. And then winner of that into ByuN, which would obviously be a good match and a good choice. Or we can watch this best of 1. Slap that nominate button. Oh, is that the... Oh, okay. Oh, you just put nominate yourself. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Money for the cabal. Money, 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 money. All right, quick minute and a half of ads. But, oh, there it is. There is the... Look at that. That actually looks so nice. Hey, welcome, Nish. Welcome, welcome. Who made this? The two folks above you in chat. Nish and Def. Actually, I think it's... Hold on, you got an ad? Ah. Wow, wow. God, that looks so good. I don't know who Nicoract's opponent is. Wait, oh, is it Rake? Oh, if that's Rake, that's great. We definitely want to cover that. Pause the match. Timeout, timeout. Was that from the website? That's crazy. All right, rainfall it is. That is so nice. That is really, really nice. Yeah, so even if we miss game 2, as long as we get into ByuN versus the winner of Hanmano and Nicoract, Hanmano and Krystianer, I am happy with that one. So this is Nicoract versus Rake. Rake is a cheeky Skytoss player. Usually. What is this? TVP, best of 1. Losers. Round of 6? Is that right? Who made this? Yeah, this was Death. Death SC. Oh, cool. Very, very, very cool. And, of course, they're putting up the prize pool. There's also OSC points on the line. It looks sick. It really does. It looks super, super sharp. Super sharp. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom right for the Stalny Balls. It is Nicoract. And his opponent, spawning up the top left, it's Rake. And he is going for some cheeky, cheeky cheddar. Cheeky, cheeky cheddar cheese. Wawa-wee-wah. Cheeky, cheeky cheddar cheese. You know what? We're going to do a very quick who will win this best of 1 TVP. Going to do a literal 1-minute prediction. Nicoract or Rake. One minute might even be too long. Tree is doing all the real work. Heh. It's a double gas opener. Out of Rake, obviously. Well, actually not obviously. He wouldn't necessarily have to go one double gas, but he is one basing. And it is single gateway. Now, I think this is revealed. I think the gateway might be too far forward. Oh, it is. Oh. He could have put it here. He could have even put it here. Now, is this... No, this was not intended to be scouted. I was going to say, is this like kind of a fake out? It is not. It is absolutely not. That gate is too far forward. Yep, you were correct. And I was pretty sure it was going to be. Even here would have been a little bit close. Oh, he's looking for the probe. Oh, and he will find it. That's actually massive. Oh, that's a wall. Oh, he managed to wall with the bunker. He's going to send the Reaper across the map. I mean, you can assume that a shield battery is already starting. I would not have minded at all if he'd stuck around at home and killed the Zealot. I mean, even with the shield battery, you can force a recall. The shield battery is not as good as it used to be on account of starting with 25 less energy. Grenade, very nice right there for soaking up more of the juice. You can see right here, he's going to need to recall very, very soon. I mean, he's sending the Stalker back. Okay, well, that works. He actually didn't have to recall, didn't have to use the energy recharge. It is a proxy Stargate. Meanwhile, Nicoract is one-basing with the response, as I think you should. I think a build like this, the right call is a one-base response. Nicoract is still ahead in eco thanks to Mule. Singular, not plural, of course. Now, the only thing about this is that you are kind of all in on... do you need to crush it? Yeah, actually, I think you do. This is probably going to go into a fleet beacon otherwise. Thank you, Ender Sword, with a tier 1 resub at 81 months. We're chilling. We're chilling, Ender. How you doing? There's only one pylon powering this, by the way. We have a name for that. Cyclone being mass repaired. He's not going to kill that. Not with just the 2 Stalkers. Not with this amount of healing. Ooh, nice micro. He managed to not, like, body block himself. Now we have everything out of energy. This is over. This Cyclone is going to get saved once again. Oh, baby. Clutch. Okay, yeah, this is over. Yeah, he's going to kill this pylon before the next Void Ray can pop. The shield batteries, of course, are out of juice. And this is everything. He's got a fleet beacon that just finished at home. Doesn't matter. There's no production. Very nice. Very intelligent SCV pull. Recognized that he needed to keep this from going up. Because Proxy Tempest is nasty, man. Made it look easy. Way easier than it actually is. This shit is obnoxious to deal with when it gets set up. But the micro to get the Cyclone... So often, a Cyclone or anything, but usually it's a Cyclone because it's mobile. Tanks are usually repaired when they're sieged. So often, and a unit will get mass repaired, and then you'll try and micro it back, and the SCVs will behave like idiots, and they'll body block it, and they won't be able to repair. But the way he moved it, he was able to keep the SCVs right on top of it. Just really, really clean. We do have a ton of shield batteries at home. He's building a mothership. Hold on. Yeah, he will hold. This mothership is going to get out. Is he going to chrono it again? It's pretty close to completing on its own. He could cut down about 7 seconds, but that would mean no ability to build Tempest. This might not be over. It's really, really good for Nicoract. Look at this. Look at the resources lost. No, it's still over, surely, right? The mothership can't fight, like, 6 Vikings. Nicoract going to wisely expand behind this, can start rebuilding SCVs as well, start to reproduce them, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Or restart SCV production is what I should say. Mothership, I don't know where it's going. Did Nicoract see this is the question. I don't know if he saw the, like... I don't think he got far enough in. The medevac got pretty far. Did he lose it? No, he kept it alive. My God. No, this is still totally fine for Nicoract. I feel like 6 Vikings might be the magic number. Oh my God, there's 3 Cyclones as well. Never mind. This mothership is going to die without even getting a successful forward recall, I think. Oh, no, he's going to recall now.
Add-on complete.
But it's a Void Ray, 2 Tempests, and a Stalker. And that will not be enough. Scan comes in. Void Ray and the Stalker died immediately. Mothership is going to be overwhelmed, and this will be all she wrote. I mean, he recalled outside of the base, so it was no surprise that it died. Still, nicely done by Nicoract. Mothership has no limits. Should run all in on Nico, damn. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Okay, now Death. Now that the game, or the game is done, what's the... Oh, there's an exit button in the top left. Never mind. I see it. Maybe, after that one, if you can make it, like, pop more, that might be helpful. I don't know if you're looking for feedback, but if you are. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Oh, there's a... Okay. Yeah, there's a back button now. Oh, money matches, winner bracket, and loser bracket final will be best of 5. Oh, okay, cool. Oh. Nothing like some fine evening SA2. You want more visual clarity for button to exit lobby? Yeah, I think so. I think a little bit more obvious. It'll probably, once it becomes like second nature, it probably won't be as necessary, but I think it's still a good thing. Button might be a little small. I think because it's a lot of very cool colors, very, do I have... Yeah. So as it is right now, it's like not super obvious right here. Yeah, it could probably just be a little bigger. A little bigger, little... Or even just, like, highlighted. Yeah, like green or... I guess whatever thematically you're going for. Something to make it pop just a little bit more. A little bit more. Bow, bow, bow. 6 bands total. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Click the B in the top left to get rid of that animation. Oh, it's already... Oh, this one. Oh. Neat. That's cool. That's nice. It's got like a very futuristic-y, like video game HUD type of vibe. That's cool. Oh, my eyes. Nothing wrong with the website. That's just me tired. In general. All right, quick 3 minutes of ads, real quick. And we'll have another match, no doubt, ready to go. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of XCOM recently. With my arm being broken, my wrist, it's been, tough to do much in terms of speedy gameplay. So it's been really nice to have something that I can chill with and just relax, enjoy, have a good time. This one, which is a post-match screen, and you can fully customize all the screens. Oh, damn, that's pretty cool. A- overall. Nice. Oh yeah, this one shows the demo mode. Okay. Full breakdown. Does this have the, over the course of the game setup? Hang on, let me... Yeah? Okay. I'm not even sure. I feel like I'm doing a bad job of explaining what I mean. One sec. I feel like you probably already know what I mean, but... Up next, breakdown. Oh, Amphion. Okay. Why did the push lose tempo? Oh. Oh. Also going to parse the replays automatically and give you an OBS source that produces a battle report. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Oh, now you're really speaking my language. Oh, baby, that sounds cool. Yeah, this right here. Oh. Exposed. Let's see if we can't find a cheeky little replay of that. We'll just go exploring around the website here. Oh, Flobio. Foxa. Foxer. Oh, you've even got Brood War. Oh, that's cool. Foxer, sir. Lee. View our replays. Look at me, it's me! Looking at stuff. Me looking at me looking at stuff. This replay, have you ever seen so many broods? Well, let's find out together. Apparently, the Alexa thought I was talking to them somehow. Don't like that, but here we are. Wow, apparently they're having a banger. Welcome to the replay, viewer. Oh, wow. Fog of War, both selected off. Follow camera, railgun. Oh, here. Oh, this one. Okay. Nifty. Map, overview. Production bar. Build order, live stats. Floating gas, heavily overbanked at endgame. Space toggles play, home jumps to start, end to the finish. Draw on the map. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna be honest, for someone with ADHD, there's too many things. So I'm just skipping through them, but I know for a fact I'll want to come back and look at them later. Play pause, step 5 seconds. Jump to start end. Playback speed 1248. Oh, that's nice. Psycho Fog of War. Oh, that's nice that you can click it and it... Oh, it can go up to time 16. Oh, cool. You just pop out. Oh, nice. This is cool. This is really cool. Fourth base. You to harass. Oh, Han Mono just got out of game. 74 workers saturated. So yeah, let's take a look at the game state, I guess, right now. Oh, we've got on the field versus in queue. Oh, that's nice. 73 workers to 71, 91 units to 63. Can we see what's the resources lost? Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Total by resource. Ooh, by resource is a really useful breakdown. Shows upgrades, worker counts, supplies. You can see where the fights have happened and kind of how they went. So this one looked good, and then afterwards looked quite a bit worse. We're going to keep an eye on Bracket 2. Oh. Okay, Krystianer 120. Okay, okay. Click the summary down bottom. Oh. That is pretty darn cool. It's nice to show the, like, duration. All right. We'll take a look at this one. And we're going to see them vetoing. Veto. Veto. All right, TVP best of 5. Winners finals. Oh, my back. Stiff as a board. Now they just need to give it a voice and we won't need casters? Exactly. Finally, we can automate that pesky casting. Just what we were looking for. Win this best of... Oh, did I put best of 3 or best of 5? Best of 5 between ByuN and Krystianer. Oh, is Smile still here? All right, looks like Krystianer banned Old Sun Temple. Change name from Fuego. Yeah. Mia just got her dinner. She's very excited. She just sprinted off for it, as you would expect. Washout. On the veto. On the veto. I think this one is... We're going to see if we can refresh it, because it was a little bit faster... I have a 2 PC setup, so it was a little bit faster on the PC that it wasn't on. Obviously, I don't want to overwhelm. Overwhelm things. Bans complete. 5 maps will remain. Nice. Rainfall. Oh, it's got... Wow. It's got the info. Oh, my God. That's cool. That's really, really cool. So Han, Mono, and Smile will be battling it out in the losers bracket. Winner of that will face Nicoract in a best of 5 match to determine... Actually, no. Is that going to be a best of 1 as well? It would be a money match, but... Fear and Faith. And BlackRock. Oh. God, that's cool as hell. That is cool as hell. Is Outsider Killer Bee cast the Polish Terran? Okay, just best of 5, loser bracket. Final. Okay. So it's best of 1 before that then. Cool. Cool. Alright, it's going to be Rainfall, as we can see. Thanks for casting. My pleasure, King Kai. My pleasure. Alright, let's get ready to pop into the lobby. I think I might have moved my webcam a little bit too far over, so now it's, like, not centered properly. We're trying to get Derpy in the shot. And we succeeded. Ooh, there was a nice little 2-2 split there from ByuN on those workers. Spawning up at the top left, it is the Shopify Rebellion's ByuN in the teal. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right, it is Krystianer in the red for Onside Gaming. And, okay, so I've thought a fair bit about the video that Harston made. So I think he is mostly right, but also a little bit wrong about how you should execute the first, like, 30 seconds of the game. And I think the 2-2 split is amazing because it keeps your workers from going behind the mineral line. You end up with one worker at every single mineral patch, which is the best thing you can have to start. But as workers set up and return minerals, they will start to desync in a way where it makes sense, similar to what we just saw ByuN do, where it makes sense to pair them up. Now, you've got to be careful that they don't bounce off. Because he just paired another worker patch that didn't provide benefit. A far patch. But ultimately, I think there's a lot of little optimizations that can be done that can gain you maybe 2 or even 3 seconds. Honestly, like versus not doing any worker micro or splitting, you probably gain like 5 seconds on maybe building your Nexus or your command center. Krystianer is going to be able to slow this down for the moment. Oh, it's going to be Marine Tech Lab. God, that's a fast command center. 300 minerals is crazy. It is crazy. But I actually think this is the matchup where it is... Like, I feel like Terran needs it. They might need it versus Zerg too. Well, no, I mean, they do, but I don't know if they need it as much. Best of 3. Oh, okay. Cool. So Han Mono and... Oh, well, Han Mono and Smile are playing right now. Yeah, Thorn is definitely an attention to detail. Very attention to detail oriented. Very helpful. Catches many mistakes that I make. Because there are many. I mean, I'm very, I catch a lot of my own mistakes anyways. I point them out, I call them out. Very similar in that regard, I think. Shield battery will complete, and that's going to be enough to shoo ByuN away. He says, I don't want any of that smoke. Says, let me get out of here. Let me get out of your hair. You've done what you needed to do to not be punished. Without that, this would have been a little bit awkward because, you know, that first Stalker gets tagged. The second Stalker's not out yet. The Adept is annoying, but not actually that powerful. Very quick Forge before the Robo. Really? What are we thinking for that one? It was a second barracks to start a reactor, to make a reactor, and a command center. ByuN, oh, he is turbo supply blocked right now. He needs to drop a depot top hat. There is, like, no choice in the matter. He needs to. But he might wait it out since the command center just got the energy and the depot's already half done. That was a brutal supply block, actually. Oof. ByuN gonna... Okay, he is going to double NG Bay. This is very heavily macro-focused. Meanwhile, Krystianer does go for the +1 attack. This is... What am I watching right now? We got some upgrade rushing coming in. Krystianer about to kick off his YouTube career. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. We do see 5 Stalkers moving out. They've got their blink, so they can start to do a little bit of bullying. ByuN is very good at spotting observers. Unfortunately, he just dropped a mule, so he won't have a scan available. If Krystianer could see that, he'd know he'd be safe to move in. Not with the Stalkers, but with the observer. Krystianer is he is paying the gateway tax up front. There is some real stubbornness in a lot of the Protoss players. They are just not... They're not getting with the times, if I may. And I'm not saying that it's an easy adjustment. But unless you're intending to be aggressive, I don't know. I think you're giving up on a lot of opportunity cost. Krystianer. Oh, I was going to say he needs to get the heck out of here. He should have run away immediately after blinking. This time... Oh, okay. ByuN is not going to chase. Losing that Stalker is very expensive. 1-1 stim combat shields. 4 medevacs on the field. This is a very nice setup for ByuN. Oh, but he does a ByuNism. Please start +2 attack. Please start +2 attack. Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing, ByuN. I'm counting on you. No, he's doing the thing. He did get supply blocked here. Did get depot top hatted. Get himself unblocked. Oh, no. I hate this so much. I'm so... That makes me... That makes me sad anytime I see this. Oh. ByuN gonna fight here. Krystianer's got to be very careful. Colossus does not have extended thermal lance, and it's not particularly close to it. But he forces a pretty huge stim. Oh, there's the +2 attack on the way now. Krystianer was down in upgrades there, but he's about to actually take an upgrade lead. He's going to have that 2-1. Can go straight into 3-2. He's got the money for it. Oh, instant. Love it. Love it or list it. Meanwhile, Krystianer already on 4 bases, 77 probes, and taking a 5th. He does the cheeky Sieged Observer on the right side, and extended thermal lance going to be done. Second Robo starts up. Got that third Colossus on the way. How many Vikings do we have for ByuN? Already up to, well, double starport. So even though he's only on 2 Vikings now, by the time the third Colossus is out, he'll be on 6. And if Krystianer doesn't move out pretty much right now, by the time he would move out, there'd be 10 Vikings. Actually, that's not true. We've got 2 more medevacs queued up. ByuN could have had 10 Vikings immediately after. But he'll still be on a solid number, and he will be able to finish up his 2-2. I think. Needs just 20 seconds on it. Krystianer is chronoing his upgrades very aggressively. He is going to have his own +2 armor finished up pretty soon. Krystianer will have the advantage once his +3 weapons kicks in, but until then, it is actually an upgrade advantage for ByuN. Or sorry, no, it's equal. Well, actually, no, for the moment, it's an upgrade advantage. But no, it's totally equal now. Oh, blink forward, just finding a single Marine. ByuN is going to take the fight here, not lifting the CC. He's built an orbital here. Krystianer, though, does not have the front line to support this. The Zealots come into the fight very late. All the Colossus are already down. Stalkers were not able to protect those Colossus in the slightest. ByuN, oh, that's a big stim. Is that going to allow Krystianer to fight this now? Last Viking does get sniped. Disruptors from the back. One of them. Oh, nice hot pickup from ByuN. That looked very, very precarious until he microed his way out of it. Prism does make it back up to the high ground, which is kind of nice. Still a couple Marauders in these medevacs, but the healing throughput is very good. However, with the Vikings landing, the War Prism is able to get right on top of the fight. Krystianer will drive ByuN back. EMP lands. The Ghost is taken out. And ByuN was occupied that whole time. Oh, man, this knock-on effect of his late upgrade and forgetting it, it means that now, instead of having 3-3 nearly done in about 30 seconds, his +3 weapons just started about 10-15 seconds ago. Oh, thinking about a dive on top of that Disruptor. Maybe could have gotten it. It would have been very scary. He will get it now. Nice job. Zealot count is very high, though, for Krystianer. He's pushing the issue. Huge mule count on this base. +3 weapons helping a lot here for Krystianer. SCV's going to try and pull. Colossus is shooting at the bio, ignoring those SCVs. Being targeted. Oh. Yeah, no. Oh, no. Accidentally lifted that CC when he didn't need to. Krystianer, though, is starting to make it happen here. ByuN is squeezing out every possible bio unit he can get. +3 armor actually does help a lot against the Colossus volleys. Even though there's just one. Oh, no Vikings is a problem. Krystianer, he's on 14 warp gates. This looked really good for ByuN, but just didn't barely manage to break the Prism. And Krystianer kept the pressure dialed up this whole time. And now, he'll be able to take game number 1. Reminder that this is played on the EU server. So ping advantage lies squarely in the favor of Krystianer, and it's a pretty significant ping advantage. Still, very well done. Okay, looks like Hanmano did get a walkover win over Smile. Oh. Which they are now, Nicoract and Hanmano are now battling it out. Winner of that will grab A minimum of the third place prize, which is how much? 80 buckies. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, Lockdown is going to be the second map here. If you're still here, hope you're doing well, Ender. My man. We did hit our goal of 100 Partner Plus points for the third month in a row, which is absolutely amazing. Huge, huge, huge stuff. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right. It is ByuN. Pew, pew, pew. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left. Unrelenting aggression. Off a great economy, it is Krystianer. In red. Yes, Jackass WoW for the very strategic Tier 2 subby. Hit us right up to that. Bum, 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 bum. Bow, 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 wow. Gonna be another gate nexus. We saw that in the first game out of Krystianer. You can now get a Bachelor of Arts in Content Creation from Arizona State University. Interesting. What? That's not right. Shouldn't be able to do that. I think I'm alive. Live? We are live. We are indeed live. Help, I'm alive. Beep boop. Yeah, these are live games. I mean, I'm definitely not like a content creator in the way that some people are, you know? Like, oh, this is going to be, yeah, this is going to be gateway aggression, warp gate aggression. Ooh, sneaky probe. Sneaky, sneaky.
Add-on
ByuN
complete.
checking, but not checking all his corners, unfortunately. That is very scary. Now, with the high ground and with 3 racks worth of production, I don't really think you can do too much here. The nice thing about this is that because he's not building Marauders, even just 25 gas times 3, I mean, that's a big delay on stim and combat shields. But since it's just Marines and then Marauders. Ooh, we are going to see a big jump on top of one of these Stalkers. He'll get the kill. That was for 2 Marines, though. But remember, the tech right now of Krystianer is way nothing. Massively delayed. Oh, Adept does warp in. That's going to provide high ground vision with the Shade. But a nice bit of sniping there. Nice bit of target fire from ByuN. Snipes down that one Stalker. That's battle report saying. Okay, another 3 Marines and an SCV. Ooh, this time he gets a clean kill on a Stalker. ByuN is very close to having Stim and Combat Shields completed. Krystianer's trading well enough. And by that, I mean killing enough units. Ooh, Shade did not get canceled this time, so he needs to warp in another Adept if he wants to get that high ground vision. Krystianer's traded well enough such that ByuN can't just run across the map and kill him. It's interesting. Normally, this would be a very bad map for this, but because it's such a bad map for it, ByuN didn't build a bunker for a very long time. And because he didn't build the bunker, that meant that even though it is a bad map for this, Krystianer was still able to trade not well, but well enough. However, now comes the potential pain train. The thing is, on the flip side of this, ByuN won't want to push up this ramp because that's not going to feel good. If there's a couple force fields available, army gets cut in half. Now, if he just checks for the 3rd and just denies this, forces Krystianer to come out. Well, Krystianer shouldn't come out. This would be foolish. ByuN can turn on this. He's got concussive. Krystianer's just trying to target down the Marauders. 2 more of them show up, though. Krystianer will get the majority of the Marauders, but he is potentially just going to lose the game. I clearly clicked Alt at some point and deleted the names. But, well, this is why I can't be a professor of content creation. Just bumbling. Oh my god. Shift Alt N. Wow. We did it. This is Alt over. Doesn't show his feet, so he's not like other content creators. Wow. Nexus did get saved. So, well, was that worth it for Krystianer? 10 Stalkers is an insane amount. All of his other tech is pretty delayed. Trying to hold this follow-up push is going to be a nightmare. No charge, no Colossus. Stim, +1 combat shields, 2 medevacs. Yeah, I know this is over. GG. I'm going to even the series at 1 apiece. Well done. Krystianer really forced the issue with that initial attack in a very unsuccessful way. It's fair to say. Oh. Okay, Nicoract is out of game. Does that mean he... Okay, yes, he did. He 2-0'd Hanbano, so he will make it into the cash, into the top 3. He's waiting on the loser of this one. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top left. Top right. Wow. Rights and lefts. Who knows what they are? What do they mean? They could mean anything. Anyways, it's ByuN in the teal. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left, sending out a very early probe. It is Onside Gaming's Krystianer in the blue. Oh. He's a little bit hesitant about where to plop down that pylon. Now, this is usually just going to be a proxy 1 gate, but you can go for a proxy 2 gate. Obviously, that makes it far more committed. Far, far, far more committed. Oh, that's what he's going to go for, though. Yep, no additional probes. Saving up that cash. He'll start probe production for a little while once again, but this is going to be committed. It's going to be very committed. It ain't easy being cheesy. Yes, it is. It's actually so fucking easy. No, I'm just kidding. Not really, though. But, you know, it is a little bit. There's an art to it. And honestly, at this level, if you don't micro super well as well, you're going to get owned. The interesting thing about this is that you don't build a second pylon at home because you don't have the cash for it. You'll build that after, but not initially. He's also going to be saving his chrono. Oh, probe is just going to fall. But he wants that because he wants his opponent to expand to the low ground, which is what ByuN is doing. And this is the worst possible situation for ByuN. Please tell me Krystianer... Okay, he is building a pylon. If he didn't build a pylon, that would be disastrous. But of course, he has. ByuN sees 1 gate, and that will give him a bit of information about what's going on. And by that, I mean it'll give him a lot of information, but not enough to know that this is a proxy 2 gate. He builds a CC instead of an additional bunker. Oh, the SCVs are... There we go. I was going to say they're not all set up perfectly here. He could put them on auto repair, but he won't. Bunker does complete. Krystianer just taps out. Mar? Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess the bunker did get up pretty quick. Wow. Hot tube. Wow, that was fast. He just wanted nothing more to do with that. Yeah, ByuN is definitely the favorite. Went up 2-1. For sure. But having to beat Krystianer when he's up 2-1. And it's a relatively new patch. Krystianer's got some nasty builds. All this patch, I only play TVTs on tournaments. I mean, yeah, I can believe that one for sure. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right, it is the Shopify Rebellion's ByuN in the teal. And his opponent spawning up at the top left, it is Onside Gaming's Krystianer in the red. By the way, Nicoract, what do you do normally for your worker split? Do you do 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and then just 4 plop in the middle? Or do you do like 1 left, 1 right? One left, 1 right? Ah. I think if you can, 2-2 is better. Because if you do 1-1, one of the workers on each side goes behind the minerals. If you do 2-2, they both stay on the correct side. I noticed this in Hearthstone's video, where he was roasting Cyril. I think that's actually the most important part of, like more important than worker pairing or mineral boosting. I mean, mineral boosting can be really nice, and worker pairing can be nice, too, if you do it right. But I think that's, like, the most value you can get. But obviously, it's, you know, do what works for you. It is going to be a command center first, by the way. Gate Nexus for Krystianer once more. 2 out of 3. The other time was a proxy, or 3 out of 4. The other time was a proxy 2 gate, as we just saw. ByuN did block the worker-only path and got pretty nice fortune. You can see right here, he's like, I don't want this ramp because it doesn't actually block a probe from scouting. Doesn't want to use that. Never thought about it. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. Been a fan of yours for a while, so it's nice to... Wait. Okay, for a second I was like, hello? You can spawn anywhere on Fear and Faith, right? Or does it give you the alert? Oh.
Command center upgrade.
Oh,
complete.
probe. Oh no, it's derping. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. God, that makes me laugh every time. Going into this. GTA 6. We just spell stuff weird? Oh, we sure do. But, our U's do make sense. It's another 3-gate stalker play. He wants to put another... Wait, where's the probe? I can't see it. Oh, it's moving. I'm dumb. He wants to put another pylon here. But, bad news for him. He can't. That is revealed. Now, is Krystianer going to morph these into warp gates? I don't think he... Okay, yeah, I'm glad that he isn't. I think that would be a mistake. The Forge is kind of a neat follow-through. This is such a funny map because you can 2-building wall this, but you can't 2-depot wall it. We're both in rough. Artos is Pylon? Oh, it is. That's a good point. I did not even really see that. Where is his other one? Oh, right here. Starts up +1 weapons and blink at the same time. ByuN. He did go for a 1-1-1 after expand. Well, 1-1-1 after CC. Raven in production. Got to be mindful that air units get caught here. Roughly same geographic area. That makes more sense. I was like, I feel like we're doing just fine. Oh, ByuN is just... He didn't realize that his opponent... is in the top left. Krystianer successfully fully bamboozled ByuN. That's really nice, because there's no shield batteries here, and there's not a lot of units either. So a Raven coming straight across this position would have been pretty unpleasant. Still does have an opportunity to find a little bit of probe damage at the third. Stim combat shields +1 weapons in production now for ByuN. No third CC just yet, but you can afford it a lot easier than before. First 2 medevacs going to get fired up momentarily. There we go. There's the second one. Just needs a little bit more cash. Blink just in time to save that stalker. Oh, little F2. A little F2 oopsie. An F2psie, you might even say. Can AI really replicate that? Probably. Should it? I don't know. I just work here, lady. Little poke from Krystianer. He's trying to whittle down this army. Stim is about to complete. Nice blink back. Breaking the lock on there on the Cyclone. Ah, this is painful. He's losing a lot of HP on these Stalkers, as well as a lot of Stalkers overall. Scan comes in, sees the Immortal. He does get the kill on that Stalker. Immortal is instantly going to fall. And so too will Krystianer, I think. He doesn't have charge done. I mean, this was always going to be very, very difficult. He plays a style that if you get behind at all, it's very challenging. If you can keep your opponent back for a while, it's not so bad, but this is a very short rush distance, vertical to vertical like that. And that is a victory. A victory for ByuN. And he will move on to the Vespene Bracket Finals. Sorry, to the Grand Finals. Luckily, you've been right in your predictions this far, this month so far. Nice. It's always a good feeling. All right, now it is going to be the loser bracket finals between Nicoract and Krystianer. All right, let's pop into the out-of-game pip. Enter match lobby. Oh, okay. So we will take a look at bracket 2. There we go. Let's watch this go to work. This is super cool. This is a really, really nice website. By the way, Death, is there going to be a bracket reset? Or is it a one map advantage for ByuN? Oh, it's okay, one map advantage. I see that now. Never mind. Sounds good. Should hop off now, and it's definitely not because I have no clue who to vote for on this next prediction. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I feel... I think it could go either way, 100%. Nice layout here. Yes, this is Vespene.gg. It's a new website made by DeathSC. And a few other folks working on it. Up a Tree is part of that crew. Whoosh. All right, I'm gonna fill my water. Gonna run 2 minutes of ads real quick. Trying to regain strength in my hands. Slowly but surely. My pal Sal. That's him. Snacking brings strength. It certainly helps. All right, we're back. Just in time to miss the first minute. And nothing more. Spawning up in the top left. It is Krystianer. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right for the Stalny balls. It's Nicoract in the red. Delicious crab cakes on Wednesday. Nice. Nice. Welcome, Critical FPS. Krystianer seemingly just wanting to make sure there's no proxy. Same for Nico. Oh, pardon me. Need to have a little bit of a nibble of something. We've been live for... How long have we been live? 6.5 hours. Oh, my God. I've got the XCOM bug, baby. I'm hooked. I did a campaign, and I got pretty far before. But I don't know if I, like totally messed up a mission and it just everything fell apart and I kind of like lost interest. You seen me XCOMing it up? It's fun. It's a lot of fun. To be clear for everyone who's like, oh my God, is he quitting SE2? No, obviously not. I'm just enjoying this. No, I can't actually play StarCraft 2 right now, unfortunately. Wrist is still... I mean, I kind of can now, a little bit. A little bit. but it's not easy for me. And I do want to focus... Well, yeah, I just got out of my cast yesterday, which is... Oh my god, it's so nice. But my wrist is as stiff as a board. It is... So I'm pretty flexible. I have almost 180 degrees of movement. Actually, no, I would say, yeah, pretty close to, if not 180 degrees of movement with my left wrist. My right wrist, though, has about 25 degrees of movement right now. It can't go past straight at all backwards. You might have just heard a little strain in my voice. That was me kind of pushing it to test it, not being like, hey, let me just ignore pain and force this. That would be a very bad move. Did he get a scout? Well, he's going to get a probe. Is he... Wow, okay. I think there was a Hellion at the third. Oh, man. 2 probes in the natural with the Reaper. Holy. 3 probes just now. 4 probes in total. And we've got ourselves a push forming up from Krystianer, or from Nicoract. This is going to be very, very nice. Better not to wrist it. That's true. Become the #1 competitive XCOM 2 caster. That's me. That's me. But yeah, no, I've just been enjoying it a fair bit. And it's fun. It's chill. Actually, that's not entirely true. It's stressful, but it's like, it's interesting. You're already planning a launch tournament for the release of Star Wars Zero Company. It's true. I am planning a launch tournament for this almost definitely 1v1 or PvE? Is that PvE? PvE game? A couple of probes getting picked up. Oh, but losing the medevac is brutal. However, yeah, Nicoract. I mean, getting 2 probes is really nice. But losing that medevac is actually a little bit disastrous. Scan does see this reserve. We do have stalkers looking for these tanks. He will get both of them. Oh, target fire on the Viking not forthcoming. And that means that the Immortal is not able to contribute as much as it would like. Ultimately, though, this is a defense. And even though 7 probes go down, it's a 3-base Protoss versus a Terran that just now, after the attack finished, starts up his 3rd CC. And Krystianer's got a lot of free reign on the map right now. He did F2 back as observer that was on the other side. And losing the workers that he did, I mean, he's going to have to spend some time replenishing. No Robobait yet either. But straight into his 2nd upgrade. He seems to be loving this very quick forge. Very quick +1. Where's his 3rd gate? Am I crazy? Oh my god, it's literally right here. If I could use my eyes, it'd be easy. You played Wildgate, right? I did. I enjoyed Wildgate a lot, but unfortunately it didn't have I think it was too sweaty. I think that's kind of the long and short of it. Stalker does spot this drop on the right side, but he loses the Stalker. Wasn't able to save that. They have the same player base as Stormgate. Wildgate? Or are you memeing about size? Because I know they're struggling. The thing is, Wildgate's actually a really cool game with a really awesome premise. Wait, did Stormgate shut down then? That would make me very sad. Or Wildgate, I should say. Oh, we're lifting into the main base here. This is a little dangerous. Okay, this I like a lot more. Actually, I'm a big fan of this little play. Leave 20 supply. Oh, no. That was very dangerous, though. Very dangerous. He goes back out blindly. Okay, Krystianer was backing away, anticipating a follow-up push. Fourth base is about to complete. Widow Mines get some decent shots before... Wow, they actually don't get taken out yet. Another one does get a decent shot, but it's a nice little split from Krystianer to try and minimize it. Guardian Shielded Sentry getting targeted down, but not before it got some good value. Nicoract is pushing very hard here. Oh, he kind of messed up the medevac micro just a little bit, and that will cost him, I think, 2, maybe 3 medis. Oh, another one going down there. Really painful. The Immortals make this kind of scary to chase, but only if they're able to shoot the Marauders, which they can't. That means he loses both Immortals. Ultimately, I do like this for Nicoract. Krystianer went a little bit too far on the chase. He could have left the Immortals at home and just hunted medevacs and then blinked away as his opponent got more back. Oh, Stormgate is officially playable, single player still. Oh, so it still shows players online. That's interesting. These gases just now starting to mine at the third base. Nicoract getting ready for his next set of upgrades. Fourth command center on the way. Double starport Viking production. Krystianer, though, way ahead in the upgrade timing. Not ahead in the tech. In fact, I would say, tech-wise, I think I prefer Nicoract's position. But upgrade-wise, big deal. Wow, 5 depot top hats. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Krystianer, meanwhile, 87 probes. Sheesh. He can definitely go, straight into his next set of upgrades. He's rich, biatch. I'm rich, biatch. Nicoract is only just a little bit ahead with his +2. His 2-2 versus the +3 weapons of Krystianer. If he chronos that like 4 times, might actually finish that ahead of time. Maybe you need to be 5 even. I don't even know if you could get 5 full duration chronos. You could from the start. I think it's too much time to make up. Yeah, I'm gonna get 4 more chronos on this. Which he can't. He can only get like 3.5. Yeah. No. Nico's fine. Well, fine to not be down like 3 upgrades. He is down 2 right now, though. And this is not yet done as a planetary. There's no 2-2 yet for Nicoract. Here I am talking about 3 upgrade leads. 2 upgrade leads is enough. It's a lot. Both players maxed out. Colossus looking to go hunting. Vikings will clean them up. Planetary did complete. This is going to be enough for Nicoract to hold. And comfortably. That was actually a really good fight for Nicoract. Even though that was a good timing for Krystianer, it was not a good position to fight there. And yeah, the Vikings were super protected. The Colossus didn't really find juicy targets. Prism will get taken down. Oh, wow, a very aggressive blink forward. He's trying to take advantage of the fact that there is no 2-2 yet. It will kick in the middle of this fight. It's just Stalkers left over. Nicoract electing not to stim and chase. Instead, fires up the 3-3, just going to let the medevacs slowly heal the army. Krystianer could have potentially blinked in and sniped a couple Marines, but... Oh, actually might get a couple Marauders. Nicoract, if he had immediately moved through the middle... Watch for the disruptors to see if their phantom weapon attack makes them behave a little janky or not. And that'll depend on, you know, how well they're controlled. I think he's definitely better than Milky Cow now, yeah. But I think if Milky Cow were in form, it'd be a different question, perhaps. Disruptors have been avoided. Zealots are being kited against. There's no +3 armor, so this is still a decent fight for Nicoract. It's a lot of Blinky boys. Big scan comes in, sees a pylon. Krystianer on 14 warp gates, 2 more gates ready to morph. See if he notices and swaps them. I mean, he's pretty much spending all of his money as he gets it off the 14 gates he's got. Yeah, that didn't even... He does not need 16 warp gates right now. Continuing to expand, though. Nicoract very close to +2 ship weapons. No Liberators, though. And not a huge Viking count anymore. This is actually quite scary. Oh, very aggressive blink forward. Snipes a medevac. Nicoract. Oh, that was a huge disruptor shot. 10 kills. He could have split against that. Would have been a very different story as to how that little fight went. There's another disruptor ready to fire. It is going to fire out a shot. Oh, Nicoract, or Krystianer almost friendly fired in a very unfriendly way. Disruptor will get a nice shot again. 16 kills on this one Ruptor, and that is game 1 going in the favor of Krystianer. Nicely done. He got in there before the 3-3 completed. Yeah, it was the upgrades, I think. The upgrades carried the day. Don't know if Milky Cow's peak was better than Nicoract's peak. I think it's hard to say because we didn't really get any tournaments where we got to see Nicoract. Like, we didn't get to see any ESLs, you know? With that. Like ESL seasons. All right, quick minute of ads. Guess Nicoract's peak was this year. Bum, 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 bum. We've got a kettle that boils water. And it's still just kind of like boiling away. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left. It is Krystianer for Onside Gaming. And his opponent spawning up at the top right for the Stalny Balls. It is Nicoract in the purple. In the purple. It is going to be a 13-13 as opposed to a 13-14, which has come into vogue a little bit in Terran build orders, and a 13-15, which I've seen a little bit before that, but not for a few days, maybe a week or two. Probe scout from Krystianer. He wants to make sure he's not getting proxied and wants to be a nuisance with this, potentially. I mean, you know, this is one of the highlights of like watching Hero play, is watching him be just the worst human being alive with that probe. Just the most brutal and obnoxious. All right. I don't know if you could tell. I was very clandestine about it, but I walked away from my PC for a small amount of time there. It was probably very difficult to pinpoint. But you may have noticed if you were really paying attention. Oh, can you get that kill on the probe? Yes, he can. Didn't notice anything? Ha. Nice. Didn't miss a moment of the action. There wasn't anything happening? It's true. It's true. There was absolutely no action whatsoever. No one was doing anything except executing their build orders to perfection. Blink first this time. I wonder how that game goes if Nicoract doesn't lose the early medevac in that first push. Probably a very different scenario. It was a good pickoff by Krystianer. Oh, we're going to see a Cloak Banshee, I'm sure of it. He loves his Cloaky Banshee. Or Cloakless in Seattle? Nope, Cloak Banshee. Yeah, knew it. Gets another probe, though. Why does he have 2 probe kills? Oh, Hellion. Ah. Well, that's on me for focusing on not action. 3cc Hellion Banshee. God, that happens so often. That was obnoxious how often we had that for such a long time. I was going to say, now, that was variety memes. That was variety. There was a period of time where that was played in, like, 75, 80% plus TBZs for 3cc Hellion Cloak Banshee. Just lame as hell. Who knows? Maybe they'll even get back to that. We do have an observer already out and a second one in production. And she's got Cloak, but there are Stalkers with Blink now available. And he will be able to get some decent shots on there. Oh, intercept. No, 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 Cloak. Oh. No, 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 don't. Oh my god, Krystianer actually just had a free Banshee. Sees a tank in the back. He is going to blink in. That's kind of insane. That's super unhinged. God, oh, pull the SCVs. This could be a lot of Stalkers. He'll get both of them that are wounded. Almost got the other one. Krystianer, that was not good. Should not have did that. Shouldn't have did that. He's just a bore. First Banshee is still on the other side of the map. Second one, pulled back, repaired. And it's chilling. Krystianer on 55 probes. Cuts for a moment to start up a bunch of stuff. Charge, +1 armor. Already has 5 additional gates and a Robo Bay on the way. Oh. This gas. Okay, there we go. Fixed the saturation. Gets himself up to 58 probes. He's actually got 1 probe that didn't rally to this mineral line. Not a big deal, but interesting. Bomi was pointing out that every TVZ in Pegasaur was 3cc Cloak Banshee. Like, post-patch. Like after the 300 mineral CC change. Hey, welcome Poriforion. Stim combat shields +1 weapons now online. This is a strong tank position. Charge not yet done. No Colossus in production. There's a second Immortal about to pop. But this is already a lot of damage on this Nexus. Oh, he's just going to lose it. He will blink forward for the fight, but I don't know about this one. Immortal finds... Well, he gets a kill on the first tank. Second one will go down behind this. Krystianer gets out of here, though. Meanwhile, Banshee and the Natural going to town on probes. Oh, my goodness. He's getting so much damage. 11 probes in total. Sheesh. Pre-300 mineral CC. But still post-8 worker start. Pre-larva nerf. Ah. Interesting. I mean, the thing is with 300 mineral, 3cc Cloak Banshee, you can go 2-base Muta against this off of 8 workers, and you can actually kind of punish. Or at the very least, you can have Mutas, which is a punish in and of itself. Before you couldn't. Before you simply could not do that. Not in any consistent way. Oh. Oh, the trap. The pull trap. Oh, that's going to be... he might get every stalker. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Pincered. Boom, baby. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Huge punish right there. Pretty sure it was the day the larva nerf was released during the tournament. Oh, okay, okay. So then, okay. That would possibly make a lot of sense. That's funny, because I feel like I haven't seen 3cc Cloak Banshee hardly at all. I actually don't think I've seen any 3cc Cloak Banshee from Terran. Like, not once. Big Widowmine shots coming in from Nicoract. He is looking really primed right now. Oh, big blink forward does come in. Not saying it's not a build, but I think that it's not as anywhere near as potent now as it was, like, completely in the previous patches. 2-2 well on the way for Nicoract. Oh, there we go. Fires up his +1 ship weapons as well. Concussive is actually very late here. Krystianer did double expand, and he was able to hold his 4th base again. He's actually already sending probes over to the 5th. He's only on 71 workers. Am I... Oh, hold that dot. The army of Nicoract finds Krystianer out of position. Vikings not target firing initially, but they will take down the Colossus, and they will be more than enough to overwhelm. GG. That's going to be a victory here for Nicoract. I am so sorry about that, chat. It was a 40 army supply lead. So we held the 4th base, but, you know, it wasn't necessarily peachy. Peaches, 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 peaches. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top left, it is Onside Gaming's Krystianer. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right, it's Nicoract with a nice punch back there. Nicoract punches back. The new Spider-Man movie comes out next Friday. Kind of interested. Well, I mean, I'm definitely interested in Spider-Man. I've enjoyed Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It's been neat. I actually don't think I've disliked any of the Spider-Man. Lost faith in movies in general. I wouldn't quite say it the same way, but I know exactly what you mean, and I think I agree. They're, like, not as interesting or good as they used to be. Like, it feels like they're kind of all over the place. Yeah, they definitely haven't been as good. Spaceballs 2 comes out in movies. That's going to be fun. Spaceballs 2, the search for more money. I have been hearing really good things about the Odyssey. Yeah, Oppenheimer was incredible. I thought Oppenheimer was, yeah, Oscar worthy. Project Hail Mary was really good. Was that the one with Ryan Reynolds? Was that... Wait, no. Ryan Reynolds or Ryan Gosling, maybe. Insane Takes. What part? Oppenheimer being good, or movies kind of losing their luster overall? Gosling. Okay. What's the one where somebody like travels back in time and Ryan Reynolds is in it? It's like his younger self. Interstellar. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Oh, it is Project. Okay. I was like, there's definitely, it's Project something. Okay. So that's very funny. That's why I was confused. Yeah, I have heard of Project Hail Mary. Project Adam was like way longer, way before. Really nice usage of the Reaper right here. He's being a real nuisance. I have not seen Project Hail Mary, no. Good luck, have fun, don't die. It looked like it could be interesting. Oh, unless Spectre, unless you're responding to that comment. Probe at the third. Oh, nice save. Might have been the movie of the year. Project Hail Mary. Oh, okay. It's the air quotes sequel to The Martian. Really? Is it like kind of spiritual sequel, or another book by the same author, kind of similar style? Interesting. We got another Cloak Banshee play here from Nicoract. He got great damage killing the third base, and then kind of didn't fully run away with the game, but put himself in a winning position. I mean, kind of the damage just slowly built up and added up over time. But getting the kill on all those probes after killing the third was huge. It's not a sequel, but is it kind of like same author, different story? Okay. I mean, I loved The Martian. The Martian was really well done. I think a lot of that, though, was enjoying Matt Damon quite a bit. I think Matt Damon was very good in that. Matt Damon, I think, is... I personally think he's probably a little bit of an underrated actor. But, I mean, he's definitely an A-list actor for sure. And, like, I don't think really... No, you know what? No, he's not underrated. But he's... I think he's just really good. Project Hail Mary might have been even better. You like Ryan Gosling too, but his co-star is even better. Wait, is Project Hail Mary the one where he has, like, they're trying to, like, fix... I think I did see a preview for that, and it looked incredible. Ryan Gosling meets, like, a little gooba. Like, I don't know, like, whatever you want to call it. First Banshee... He waits for the second one after seeing the shield battery. This is going to be so much damage. Oh, Krystianer is woefully unprepared in the main. Stalkers will come back in, but this is... Oh, actually, hang on. There's the blink. Well, okay. That's 7 probes in total. That's still, I think, very worth it. It's 8. Yeah, I think that's worth. I think that's worth. Martian might have been one of my favorite theater experience because I saw it in Korea. Oh. Project Hail Mary is on pay-per-view. Oh yeah, I've been the guy laughing in the theater when, like, no one else really appreciates the humor or finds it funny the same way I do. And I'm a loud laugher too. So, like, sometimes my fiance will just be like, get me out of here. It's on Amazon Prime. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a watch. I did want to see it. It looks neat. It looks fun. This is going to be a really strong timing out of Nicoract. Stim, combat shields, +1 weapons. He's already got Stim done to help him traverse the map quicker. And since he is, his combat shield, or his concussive, is going to be finishing up very soon after these other 2 upgrades. Is a lot of firepower in this army. Krystianer, I don't think he's got what he needs to defend here. What did he just recall? 2 zealots. Once the Colossus pops out, it will be a bit of a different story. Widowmines do get some decent shots on the zealots. +1 armor, not yet done. That would have been a big difference maker. Especially if he could have gotten up to this Colossus, but if he loses the pylon, he will not get the Colossus out. Nice positioning now from Nicoract. Look at that, he's meat grinding these zealots. They're coming through the tightest choke around the Robo. And Krystianer has gotten cooked. Even if he holds at this point. Oh, I didn't even see that there was a 3rd medevac. That was like... It's like hidden there. Even if he holds at this point, that's 16 probes down. Robo facility did not die. And if Krystianer can actually stabilize it, he is on 4 bases. But that's a big, big ask right now. He's even ahead in upgrades, so this might not be over. Despite a massive supply difference. I mean, 30 supply is pretty huge in army supply. Nicoract, though, just now landing his 3rd CC and just now getting the orbital for it. It's not like he's, you know, far and away easy peasy. You were embarrassed to be cracking up in the movie theater in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer? That's funny. Oh, that's going to be both shield batteries here depowered. Would have helped a ton. But with them going down, things look... well, unpleasant, but certainly not over. Yeah, Krystianer's actually... he's doing all right now. This looks super, super cooked for him. But now, Nicoract, just now starting his 2-2. Oh, he doesn't have these 2 barracks rallied. Hopefully he doesn't forget to do so. Double Starport Viking production. A lot of Nicoract's army is kind of pinned down in that main. But so is Krystianer's Stalker count. Like, he cannot move those away. Oh, that's going to be a snipe on the Nexus at the third base. Krystianer going to immediately re-expand. He was also taking a fifth. Nice kiting there from Nicoract. Gets quite a few pickoffs. Pick off, pick off. Ooh, a Phoenix. That's a real Phoenix was produced. Oh, nice job from Nicoract. He does manage to use the low HP medevac, the buffer for the two that actually had units inside. Or sorry, empty medevac, not low HP. Oh my god, that would have been worth it to sack that army to kill the Forge, I think. You don't know that +2 weapons is that close, though. Phoenix will get targeted down. And a couple of Stalkers on the right side also going to get taken out. They did get one of the medevacs, but Nicoract is just going to be able to leave these couple of units here and go back into the main base with this one medevac. 2-2 not yet done for Nicoract, but he doesn't really need it. He's going to be able to cancel the warp in. Very nice move. Keeping those Zealots from being able to join up, and with that, he will get the kill on the Nexus. It's going to cost him a few units. But back into the main base. Really nice multi-prong here from Nicoract. He's got to escape with this army. This is Krystianer's best chance, is to chase down this whole army, or as much as he can, and just try and end the game. Because he's going to be in a tough spot if 2-2 completes. However, there's way too much reinforcements. Both Colossus getting obliterated immediately. The third one and final one in the army will go down. And this was all before the 2-2 kicked in. And if there was a chance before, I think we can safely say there's not a great one now. Krystianer is still back up, or has gotten back up to 4 bases, I should say. Not is still. Has gotten back up to 4 bases. But Nicoract, he's now mining from his own 4th. Planetary Fortress nearly done. 3 more tech labs added on to his 6th, 7th, and 8th barracks. Bringing him up to that 6 tech lab setup. And he's got an upgrade advantage. No tech for Krystianer, really. One Colossus is joining the field, limping into the fight. Zealot flank. Nice idea, but a little bit too late. And I think it would have been probably pretty tough anyways. If that Colossus is there, if that Zealot flank is, you know, perfectly timed, maybe, just maybe, there's a chance. Maybe, just maybe. But the Colossus basically has to show up as the Vikings land, so that they get baited into landing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter was definitely supposed to be like a comedy. If it wasn't, then I don't know what they were... I don't know what they were thinking. All right, here we go. I haven't heard of piranhas before. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left. It is Onside Gaming's Krystianer. And his opponent spawning up at the top right. It is the Stalny Balls Nicoract. In the purple. Piranha 3D. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. I'm just kind of stretching my wrist a little bit right now. Once again, huge thanks to Death and Vespene.gg putting on this here tournament every fortnight. showing off the features of Vespene.gg. It's a cool website. It's a cool website. It's got some very, very neat functionality. Bow, bow, bow. That's a little weird. Puts this in a position where it doesn't wall against a Reaper. At that point, does he just want to be able to build his tech building here? I mean, if that's kind of the goal, then I feel like you may as well put the Cyber Core here, because if they're going to get far enough in, I don't know. I have a friend who loved an online recap making fun of Troy. Was Troy that bad? I feel like it was goofy, but it was like, well, no, it wasn't even goofy. It was just, I don't know. I think as far as just an action movie goes, it was fun. It was a fun ride. Nice saves on the probes here, by the way. Nicoract not able to get that early probe kill that he was getting early on in the previous games. Watch one for the Avatar live action. Oh. Now that is almost certainly a monstrosity. With a Lego set for the movie? For the Odyssey or for... I mean, that's a good question. Both the movie and the TV? Ah. Oh, unless you mean Avatar. I mean, the Odyssey is like a very long movie. It's a long story. Is the whole thing. By the way, I just noticed, thank you for the follow from a while ago, Outright Fabrication. That is a funny little name. Stalkers do get the kill on that Reaper. That's first blood for Krystianer. ByuN patiently waiting in the grand finals. He's got a +1, one map advantage. Hellion did get a kill here on a probe, but just one. It's an 8-worker lead here for Krystianer, and he's right into the third Nexus behind us. And once again, loving this fast +1 armor, or +1 attack. It seems pretty strong. And it seems like it fits Krystianer's playstyle very nicely. He has been having trouble dealing with the Cloak Banshees this series, though. They've given him some problems. Observer. First one crossing the map, going through that slow zone. Second one, relatively well positioned in the natural. There's the cloak up. There's no shield battery. Observer is pretty close. But, okay. He grabs one probe, and he's just going to content himself with that for now. Oh. Where's the Observer? Oh, wow. Wow. Just barely sniped that Observer before the Banshee would have gotten into range and been killed by it. Sheesh. Almost the same way the previous... well, I guess on Blackrock? Now, Blackrock is a very different map because there is a really good... Well, I mean, he got more damage on Blackrock. But there is a really, really good tank spot outside that third. And he also kind of got almost a free Nexus kill before the fight even started. Like, he got the Nexus kill, but the vast majority of the damage came in before Krystianer picked the fight. And so Nicoract just, you know, spent a little bit of extra time killing the Nexus to make sure it went down. Obviously, it was still nice for Krystianer, the fact that Nicoract had to dedicate that time. Oh, Banshee in the main base, second one. Is trying desperately to kill that one probe. Actually not able to get a killing blow. Wow. Fired enough shots, but one of the shots, the probe was moving away at the time. So the 2 missiles from the Banshee, are they Hellfire missiles? I think they might be. The 2 missiles from the Banshee actually desynced enough that they didn't stack their damage in a way that broke through the shields and did the damage to the probes. I mean, a battery actually keeps the probes alive. A cannon just zones out. It's also 50 minerals cheaper. But I will say there are instances where building a cannon is really, really nice. Drop into the main base. It did go mostly undetected. Krystianer was late to the party to deal with this. Nicoract is pushing with a big army on the top side. Krystianer. Oh, he's got a lot of zealots over here. Widowmines are late to burrow. Huh. They do get some big shots, but not as big as they could have gotten with the number of zealots that there were. Krystianer, though, still having a difficult time in the main base. Actually might lose the Cyber Core. Oh. Oh, that was so cool. No, no. Oh, he almost pulled off the sickest move. Almost. 43 HP. What was that? 2 or 3 more Marauder shots needed. But I think he accidentally stimmed when he maybe meant to boost the medevac. I'm not sure. Hey, happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Only lead man. Behind this, another starport coming in from Nicoract. It can be nice having the cannon. I mean, cannons are just so good. Cannons are nutty good static defense. But I think shield batteries are nice because they work for your combat units as well as your probes. Oh. The shield battery also covers the entire mineral line if you're not one-shotting probes. Whereas the... Oh, probe on follow. Oopsie. So you've got 4 probes currently just, like, obsessed with this one mineral patch. That's funny. Meanwhile, there's just one over here. There's one over here. Interesting. Not a big deal. Well, it slows the economy down just ever so slightly, but it does suck. Positioning doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. It only matters insofar that you don't completely disrupt your mining. Whereas a cannon, yeah, you put a Banshee here and you don't respond right away, the Banshee will kill like 3, 4 probes. 2, 3 probes. Same thing with the other side. In fact, you could put a Banshee like here if the cannon were right here, and it would hit 2 mineral patches and the gas. Whereas the shield battery covers all of them. But there are instances, I think, where it's a good idea to use cannon instead of battery, perhaps. 4th CC finished up now. But Krystianer is starting to switch to attack mode. He's going to be on 2-2 versus 1-1. This is how he won. Is it how he won one of the games? It is how he won one of the games, I think. A couple of probes falling to the Banshee and the natural. Force fields on the ramp, but the Vikings are absolutely gutting these. The force fields are the worst they could have been. They're completely protecting the Marines in the back from the Zealots. Ay, ay, ay. Those were anti-good. And Nicoract just recognizes the fight and says, I don't need to do anything crazy here. These force fields are working for me now. And he turns around, kills the army, kills the 5th base. Now finds himself in an amazing position. Krystianer having to cancel what would have been a 6th, but now what is a 5th. And we'll drop back down to 4 bases. Way oversaturated on this top left. Oh, big counterattack. Huge counterattack of Zealots. A lot of SCVs in the mineral line are going to fall. Nicoract will lose a lot here. Krystianer spending this money very nicely. Nicoract does now complete his 2-2. He manages to save the command center. That's important. Nicoract has a huge army supply still. 130 army supply. Actually fires up his 3-3. I feel like this might have been the time to just max out and go. Just max out and go. But Krystianer is the kind of player that looks for that and tries to find the good fights. Nicoract. Oh, he's going to be able to snipe this disruptor. He can get all 3 of these. Except that there is one in the back that is fired out from farther away. Good job. Without that, that's huge, huge, huge problems. A lot of lost mining time at this 3rd base. SCV is going to have to pull, but they don't protect the Marauders effectively. Nicoract getting his whole army dragged back home. And Krystianer finds another 13 SCVs. Nicoract is rebuilding very, very quickly. Oh, SCVs in the natural continuing to fall, but finally these Zealots going to get cleaned up. Nicoract has to be very, very careful about these disruptors. They are scary. Scary AF. Krystianer is spending every ounce of cash he's got to keep his opponent on the back foot. Another 2 medevacs coming in. Oh, flanky dank coming in from Krystianer. Oh, very close to a disaster. We are going to see a disruptor. Nice pairing of the rock kill with the disruptor shot, but all the disruptors are now on cooldown. One of them wakes back up. Krystianer gets to see it, though, thanks to that new visual indicator. It tells us when the Ruptors are ready to fire. Nicoract is closing in on 3-3. He's been behind by an upgrade this whole time, but he is about to retake an upgrade advantage. Zealots, Stalkers, Disruptors in the back. They're not firing their shots yet. Nicoract just standing his ground and fighting. Vikings are going to land. Oh, they snipe one Disruptor. Oh, that is not a good dive on top of that Ruppy. Gets 6 kills, and Nicoract will get cooked. Nice job from Krystianer. That was looking really, really bad for him for quite a while there. That looked brutal, honestly. But well done to force a game 5. Glad we got game 5. Yeah, not bad. All right, Rorschach is the map. I really like Rorschach. I think this is awesome. Nico should have landed the Vikings the moment he saw no more Colossi. It's tricky because then Krystianer just rebuilds them. You know? He's quite good at that. All right, quick minute of ads as we get into game 5 of this loser bracket finals. Winner faces ByuN in the grands. ByuN will have a 1-0 map advantage. Spawning down on the bottom right, it is Onside Gaming's Krystianer in the blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left for the Stanley Balls, it is Nicoract in the purple. Oh man. Oh, my hand. I just like gently touched the back of the wrist with my left hand, and oh boy, did that ever hurt the right hand a lot. It's all good. It's all good. Surprising though. Not in a good way. Gonna take quite a while. I still have to have a metal plate in my hand for another 6 weeks plus. Oh no, he's gonna lose the SEV. Oh, pain, 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 pain. Oh, that's actually so brutal. That's a really frustrating loss right there. Krystianer did a really good job, by the way, of just using those disruptors in the back to act as like deterrence. Game's over. Moral victory is complete. I mean, unironically, losing an SCV early these days is so brutal. That hurts you so, so much. Cannot afford to be losing an early worker. And a Mo. On the 8-worker start, every worker you lose is giga impactful. People will get pushed away. Oh, barely gets out, but does successfully retreat. Oh, he's going to use the healing shrine. Nice. You don't need to wait the whole duration. Can leave now. He just lets it fully heal. That's fine. It's only like maybe 1 extra second. And the second Stalker was going to be out by then anyways. Well, it will be a 3 racks behind this. Nicoract going to mix it up a little bit. ByuN, one of those players that he loves mixing it up, maybe more than anybody. Am I crazy, or did maybe the probe escaped to the top right to avoid the Reaper hunting it? Is this going to be the double reactor version? No, because... Well, maybe. Nope, it's double tech lab. Wanted the engineering bay. He's actually got a lot of gas in the bank. Even once he... Okay! It's going to be +1 weapons first. Ooh. You thermal, is that you? Mr. Maru thermal. That... He didn't need that depot top hat. Am I crazy? Huh. Interesting. Well, either way, it actually kind of works out with the timing of his build. Can't okay. Yeah, unfortunately, this build is a little bit clunky for Nicoract. I mean, a 3-Rax is quite good on this map on account of that healing shrine. Being able to make it so that when you stim, you get that HP back easy peasy. Ooh, nice scan. Nice scan, nice spot. Nice little grenade, actually. Oh, stim is done. He can go for it. Doesn't. Waits it out. Really like 3-Rax on maps with the shrine. Yeah, it's insanely good. The patches maps. My man just loves stimming. Patches, of course. We do have an immortal here. He's going to stim forward on top of this. Oh, wow. That... hello? He just didn't even blink the stalkers back at all. Krystianer, what? He just literally didn't even blink the stalkers back at all. He energy recharged instead of blink microing. And he just lost so much more than he should have. That was oh. One moment. My bad. I thought that was fiance fast struggling with the door to get it unlocked. It was Mia using her litter box very loudly. Think he's dead if he blinks him back anyway? Well, no. I mean, you can at least keep them alive for a little while. Like, I'm like microing, like individual blink micro. That's a huge cleanup for Krystianer right there. Now, he's still in a really good position in this game. Very, very far ahead. Well, after that fight. I say still, but after that fight. Nicoract does have the kind of reverse situation of what we've seen in the series a couple of times. He's the one now with the upgrade advantage and can try and push it, but his economy isn't amazing. He's the one who got the 1-1 very, very quickly. And we'll go into the faster 2-2. Yeah, I think that would have been a much better fight. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to predict where your opponent's going to fire. There's, well, like which stalkers they're going to fire at. But not blinking back at all feels really rough. Wah, wah, wah. Man, Krystianer is loving the warp gate. I do think you hit a pretty hard upper limit of what you can achieve. I mean, I say that, but MaxPax is still experiencing success. The fast warp pylons are actually really, really cracked. They're very strong. Very strong. I'm actually not exactly sure what PVZ looks like right now. Also, something that I didn't get a chance to mention is that Blink Stalkers are very, very good on these maps. On account of you can just kind of punch your opponent. And as long as you don't lose the Stalkers, keep them alive, even if they're on 1 HP. They get right back up to full HP thanks to that healing shrine. Assuming you use it. Nicoract does have... Oh, look at that. There we go. We got the 1 Zealot back up to full. Nice. Nicoract's 2-2 timing is here. And he's down in SCVs, but he's even in army. Up in upgrades for the moment. Ghosts are starting up. There's 6 Vikings here. Krystianer wildly out of position at this 5th base. Will lose the Nexus basically for free. Gets a... Oh! It's a big disruptor shot, though. It could have been worse, but it's still nice. 8 SCVs, meanwhile, in the natural. Krystianer will complete his own +2 armor, and that's going to even the upgrades out at... Well, going to even the upgrades out. Oh, that lucky Marauder on 7 HP. Nicoract rebuilding workers here. That was a huge stim he just stimmed. Zealots on the top left off that pylon are going to be a nuisance. Big pain in the booty. Disruptors. Well, it's actually just one that's available to fire. Nicoract does back away from it. He probably could have killed that. Oh, look at that double kill Marauder. It's going to be a Vince instantly eviscerated. Vivisected. Oh, Nicoract is on the warpath right here. He takes down the last of the Colossus. The economy is getting absolutely battered behind this. But if Nicoract just wins the game outright, does it matter? The answer is no. Disruptor does get sniped. One in the back. Avoided. Nico is so overstimmed right now, but will it matter? The Zealots cannot close with the center of the army. The Warpin trying to buy time for these disruptors. The Stalkers and Zealots are actually cooking the overstimmed Bio. Oh, wow. Wow. The defense from Krystianer there was top tier. Damn. What a fight out of Krystianer. That looked really, really tough. But managed to whittle that down. The army so low on HP. That looked like a pretty unstoppable army. Unstoppable. My God. It's almost like I've been streaming for 7.5 hours. By choice. No Krystianer believers there. Okay. Well. Let that be a lesson. ByuN will have the 1 map advantage. We're going to run a quick 1.5 minutes of ads. Take a look back at Vespene.gg. Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, Game 4, Game 5 maps. Oh, I didn't even realize it's got a little map preview. That's cool. Yeah, but I understand why he went for it there, Adjutant. If he kills those robos, it feels like it's just over. But the bio, when it's that low in HP and your opponent's got such a nice concave like that, they're just Almost every single stalker shot, it feels like, is killing a unit. The zealots are getting absolutely murdered, but it doesn't matter because they're doing their job of keeping the army pinned in place. All right. Yeah, like 2 minutes of ads. Oh, we'll get into the next one. But yeah, if he goes back to the watchtower, maybe he can, or sorry, the, what do you call it? Healing shrine. Maybe he can just win it. Oh, lobby isn't open yet. Oh. Fiance fast can tell how tired I am. It's true. Oh. Mm. Which woman? Oh. No, I didn't. There was... Oh, my God. Yeah. Chat, remind me to tell you a story about this old lady at the hospital. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, my God. She was very interesting. She was very funny. Wow, wow, wow. Mia is excited that Fiance Fast is home. What I think about cheaper CCs in TVZ? I mean, I think it's really good for Terran. I don't know. Initially, I was like, it feels like it's going to be busted. But I'm not actually sure. I think right now the matchup that's probably the worst in terms of, like, straight up balance is... man, I don't know. Probably PBZ. Probably. It feels like Protoss is still very fine in PvT. Like, very, very fine. Like, I feel like they're doing completely okay. TVZ, it's hard to say. Because I feel like there's quite a few people that are playing the matchup wrong on both sides, potentially. The thing that's interesting to me is that it feels like Protoss players are still playing the matchup wrong in TVP, in PvT, and, like, they're not getting punished for it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the gateway tax is not debilitating. It's not at all. Not at all. Okay. Krystianer picks Rainfall. God, this is so nice. This is such a nice, nice appearance. All right, Rainfall is going to be the first map. May only be 2 maps on this grand final. ByuN, of course, up 1-0. Yeah, Protoss doesn't seem to be having any problems in TPP. Yeah, not at all. Like, they almost feel stronger. No, I wouldn't say they feel stronger. There are portions that feel certainly just fine. I don't think I can comment on it because I don't think anyone is playing it completely right yet from the toss side. Yeah. I honestly don't think... I don't know if there's a number that they can get to that makes the warp gate cost enough, the tax enough, that it's... You like... You can't just pay it up front without, like, destroying the race, it feels like. Like, I don't know if there is a number. Because 25 minerals, 25 gas is... To be honest, I think they should kill the warp gate changes. I don't think... toss players definitely don't like it. Player pop for toss is way down. Probably a lot of that is... PVZ is a lot more difficult now. Tax warp-ins than to tax warp gates. I mean, the tax is a nerf currently, yeah, but it's not slowing Protoss down in PV and PVT. Like it feels like in some cases it's actually more difficult to deal with. Like the 3 gates are actually more difficult for Terran to deal with. I will say I've seen Terran players winning in the early and mid game more. But, like, nowhere near as much. Like, not like to a point where I'm like, oh my god, this feels terrible and Protoss is unplayable. Like, no, not at all. It's a nerf if you don't use the base gateways. Yeah. And if you do... Oh my god, the base gateways are so freaking good. Oh. Oopsie. We do that. All right, here we go. Spawning it down in the bottom right, it is the Shopify Rebellion's ByuN. In the teal. And his opponent spawning up the top left for onside gaming. It is Krystianer. In the blue. Yeah, like I said, I'm just not sure if there's any world where... No, you can't hear me say that because I can't. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's a world where they can actually make the warp gate change feel... They just don't like it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there's a huge amount of stubbornness. It's the same reason why a lot of people don't like the 8-worker change. And that's that it is a huge fundamental change. Protoss has been hit doubly hard, is the thing, you know? Like, they got hit with the 8-worker change and this. Like, that's tough to contend with. That's tough to contend with. I mean, I wish I could build a unit that was as strong as the Stalker in 14 seconds. Shouldn't. Ah. Oh, wow. Probe. I think the probe must... Yeah, it saw the Reaper. Nice job. Maybe they did that to the Warp Gate because it easily gave Protoss the home advantage at the front lines. I mean, at that point, it is definitely... Like, once you pay the Warp Gate tax, and yes, that's a big thing. But, like, look at this. This build would not be possible on old patch. You'd have to proxy the pylon and the gateway, which is much more committed. No shield battery at home. I'm actually not sure how this works with the 3 Reaper, 2 Hellion. Oh, well, he is going to be able to jump in on top of these Stalkers before Warp Gate is ready and before he can warp in. And another Stalker just popped out of the gateway. Reapers do great against Stalkers until the shields are down, and then their DPS drops significantly. Oh, very funny little grenade right there. ByuN elects to go into the main base and start sniping probes. He knows he can finish off that other one after. Ah, but Krystianer pulls it back. Cute. Very nice little move from Krystianer. He knew exactly what ByuN's plan was. Howdy, Vagabunka. Now the counterattack is actually going to be quite scary. Bunker's not yet done. There's a tank out. This will be fine. Still could cause some consternation. Oh, he actually killed a Stalker right there. You get 2 SCVs. Bunker will complete, though. Okay, that was a very optimistic move from Krystianer on the tail end. He already got hit by a tank, too, which is wild. Maybe he thought ByuN was repositioning it. Krystianer, Twilight Council, and a Robo behind this. This is very dedicated from a tech perspective. Once again, like, you really don't have a lot of tech. Oh, that's a cute little move from ByuN. He wants to sneak up on these Stalkers.
Engine screaming.
Oh. ByuN is trying to bait, but he oh, well, it works, actually. Never mind. Oh, my goodness. Krystianer really wasn't respecting the potential of that. Wow. That was a situation where ByuN got lucky because he was good. He got lucky to find that first Stalker. Oh, Krystianer. Wow. Blind face checking like twice, 3 times. And gets punished for it twice. Actually, no, he did get punished for it 3 times.
A classic tactic.
Mia just made a big meow as Beyonce fast picked her up.
They're attacking your probes. Watch your mineral line.
Oh, cute pullback on that probe right there. This is a single cloakless Banshee. Wasn't able to get a kill on that one recalled Stalker. Remember that, once again, ByuN is playing with heavy, heavy ping. Oh, that was a little late on the Banshee move, unfortunately. Could have moved it down to the bottom left. Would have gotten away. There was no blink. Maybe ByuN was just like, I'm not gonna win the game with this. Oh, did he? He must have been supply blocked while he was trying to build his medevacs. This is a very funny little siege up in the middle of the map. Stim and combat shields are completed, but the +1 weapons is still 40 seconds away. Oh my god, he found a blind spot. No way. No way. Gonna be able to gun down... Oh, just like one probe? Just one, I think. Stensny. Double forge behind this from Krystianer. ByuN, 3rd CC is 2/3 of the way done. He's looking for a 4th base. Scans to see the charge lots in the middle. That is a lot of mines, by the way. Oh, ByuN going to sprint forward at this moment. He got baited a little bit into thinking that might have been the whole army. It wasn't, but it was still a lot of it. And the rest was kind of out of position. He got the Widow Mines in position. Now he's going to kill the Robo. Second one being threatened by a tank. Krystianer has to fight around a corner, and that is not going to turn out super well for him. Does get one of the tanks, but all the Zealots are gone. The Archon that was soaking for so long does get taken out. And ByuN, still got units left over. Where did Krystianer just warp in? Oh, in the main. To try and deal with these Marines that are still causing an issue. ByuN's got him. He's going to corner these Stalkers in the top right. Probes are going to be pulled. But that is not enough to protect the Stalkers. Certainly not enough to keep the game from being over. And ByuN will put himself on tournament point. Tournament point. These mines, yeah, the mines are really strong. All right, 2-0 lead now in the grand finals. Ooh, oh. Looked like a very specific metagame. That was like 5 mines, but yeah, that is really, really good against how Krystianer plays. Krystianer goes very Zealot heavy. Very, very Zealot heavy. But I mean, I think after the early game, regardless, it's going to be pretty good. Spawning down on the bottom left, it is the Shopify Rebellions, ByuN. Now up 2-0. And his opponent looking to stay alive in this tournament. It is Onside Gaming's Krystianer. It's true, Manticore. They're like, it's such a, it's such a tale of a Jekyll and Hyde situation. Very Jekyll and Hyde. Feast or famine. That's another good way of putting it. Yeah. Pee or poo. You know, lots of ways. Yin or yang. Maybe it was 7, not 8. I really thought it was only 5. Am I crazy? Maybe I am. It was 7? Okay. I mean, that's still a lot. That's still a lot of SCVs for sure. Or a lot of Widow Mines. Five up front and 2 in the back. Nice. Yeah, 7 mines is a lot. Krystianer pretty much does just about always play heavy zealot mid games, but you can't play that mine heavy style against that if he has a good number of blink stalkers, because it'll be quite difficult to prevent him from picking off the mines. Now, maybe we'll see ByuN do this again anyways. Oh, probe hidden on the top left of the map. I mean, ByuN's like a legit legendary player. He's so difficult to beat. Ooh, ByuN is still looking for this. Oh. Oh my god.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Pain. Pain train. Crazy that didn't get scouted. Now, will the Widow Mine manage to burrow up in time if he's going for the scout, or... Oh, he's not going for the scout. Reaper's on the other side of the map. He gets 2 probes. Doesn't manage to get the 3rd. Mine just reburrowed. I was like absolutely staring at that. Oh, Widow Mine is going to get a kill. Oh, that actually prevented him from seeing the CC. Oh. It's going to be a 3 mine drop, I think. Is he going to go? No, Tech Lab. Okay. Okay. Curious. I wonder why no 3rd mine. Just wants to follow up with tank production. Even like 1 Colossus stops it well. Same thing. He just couldn't have it. Couldn't have blink and charge. Can force the bio into you to some degree. Yeah, they just weren't options with what Krystianer had. Now, I don't know if that was an on-the-fly call from ByuN, or if it's just like, yeah, I'm playing against Krystianer, so he's going to go heavy charge a lot. And then it happened to work out really, really well. First double mine drop. We'll see the 3rd Nexus.
SCV ready.
But also is revealed by the pylon.
I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
Oh. He's going to zip and zoom in. Widow Mine not able to get burrowed in the natural. Main base, he does manage to at least force the mineral line pull. Oh. That was weird. How did that not get picked up? That feels like that should have been picked up. Interesting. Very nice defense ultimately for Krystianer. ByuN only manages to get 1 probe kill, force 1 mineral line to pull, and then an additional probe. Oh, Krystianer not gonna find this medevac initially. Raven on the other side can be a nuisance here. This time, RoboBay is much quicker, as is the +1 weapons, the charge. As are, I should say. Oh. Big hits on that 1 stalker. Raven going to be able to drop auto turret at the 3rd. What for this? Oh. Drops another auto turret back in. Okay, well, only 3 probes. Some lost mining time. That could have been a lot worse. I always think 2 probes per auto turret is expected value if there's no shield battery. So the fact that he only loses 3 out of the 4, it's not bad. Obviously, lost mining time is painful, and that technically is basically free damage. Oh, that feels like he saw that, but didn't have scan energy, so he just said, screw it, let's go. Oh, shield battery in the natural, not quite done. He could drop that immediately, but he's not going to. Said he's going to check the main where there is another shield battery. You need 2 auto turrets to bust through the shield battery's healing. This is ByuN's timing here. Yeah, he's only got 2 mines this game. 2 more about to pop. Granted, he did lose 2 of his widow mines early, but that was, you know, that was not a battle tendency. That was a harassment tendency. He was trying to make his steel ball run. Yeah, that doesn't work. Concussive done in just a moment. 4th Nexus is denied for the moment. Oh, we are going to see the fight breaking out. Widow Mines get some okay shots. Interference Matrix doesn't hit the Zealots. Hits a Colossus and an Immortal. And I guess a Guardian Shield Sentry. Guardian Shield will expire. That was a pretty good skirmish for ByuN. But that was still a break on the push. Both tanks went down. The Raven went down. Both mines. Ultimately, he only lost a Stalker and a bunch of Zealots. No, that's. I think Krystianer's happy with that. It's not like you're playing tanks well into the late game. And Raven, if you keep it alive, is nice, but it also complicates your control. But you hope to get more than that. Than just killing a ton of Zealots. Meanwhile, Krystianer about to complete his 2-1 upgrades. Whereas ByuN is just close now to his +1 armor. He's going to be a full upgrade behind. 2-1 versus 1-1. Oh. And 7 warp gates are online. 4th base is getting close to completing. Oh, Widowmine on the left side does spot some Zealots. ByuN's got a couple of units here ready to go. They do pop into the bunker. Very nice lift on the depot. Excellent quick pickup. Or quick depot lift. Ooh, nice blink forward. Snipes a Viking, but this army is in some trouble. Force fields will be very good to start, though. Oh, but the move command on the Colossus? No, they're short range. They're very short range. He's trying to hunt Marines with them, but they're doing a very good job of that. ByuN is in some huge trouble in this game. Krystianer finding some incredibly good Colossus shots. Viking's going to land, but there's a Marauder here. Or pardon me, an Immortal here. And that is going to be way too much. Got to take a look at those Colossus shots. They were devastating. The force fields were really, really nice. Traps a bunch of the Marines in the front. And then the Colossus went hunting. Yeah, that was a great attack. GG. And we are going to game number 4. No clean sweep in the finals here. No clean sweep. Can Krystianer... I guess technically that would be a reverse sweep. If he wins the next 2 maps. Spawning down on the bottom right. It is the Shopify Rebellion's ByuN. In the teal. And his opponent, it's late for him. It is Onside Gaming's Krystianer. In the blue. It's now nearly 4 a.m. I think? 4 a.m. in Poland? Just about. For ByuN, it's like so early the next day. It's like late morning in Korea. So, I don't even know how you think of that. ByuN's a machine, but this is pretty late for him, to say the least. Pretty damn late. Here I am. I'm just like, oh, it's almost 10 o'clock my time. I'm exhausted. To be fair, I've been burning the candle on both ends a little bit. Oh, not on both ends. Actually, been getting to bed in relatively good time. I've been streaming a lot. Playing a lot of XCOM, doing a lot of stuff. Regular streaming activities plus that. Oh, Krystianer almost gets a kill on this SCV. Will delay the barracks by a lot. Thank you, Wes, for the Prime sub. Thank you very much. Today was a very good day for us sub-wise. We got up to our 100 subscriber plus points, which is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Since it is 3 months in a row, we have now kicked the can a full year down the road with a partner plus 60-40 sub split on all tier 1s and gifted subs, which is very, very nice. Very, very nice. Helps me keep streaming, basically. Krystianer with the farthest of far hidden probes here. ByuN looking around, but how far do you go is the question. I mean, he was just shy, just short in the previous game. It is worth noting, by the way, in the previous game that Krystianer had a ridiculously good start. Oh my God, ByuN is so close.
SCV ready.
He's actually so close. Twice. How is he so close 2 games in a row? And just shy. Obviously, he was waiting for his second Reaper anyways. This is going to work out for him in terms of, you know, when he wants to move in. Snipes a probe, immediately just retreats. Like 3 games in a row. I mean, it's 2 games in a row for ByuN. Oh, nice grenade. Very nice grenade. Knocks the Stalker away. He's going to be able to find this probe. Does lose that first Reaper. Definitely 3 games. Well, it was... they only played 2 games in this series. One of them was a 1-0 lead from the upper bracket advantage. It's crazy. How are you so close? I know, right? How can he possibly be that close and not finding it? Really nice probe micro here from Krystianer, but ByuN still gets a snipe. Could have been a lot worse. Really good probe micro, honestly. 10 worker lead. Damn. Make it 11 worker lead. Sheesh. Ka-chow. Oh, that's funny, that little probe. Just like headbutting the Cyclone and immediately dying. Gonna be another Raven opener. Krystianer has not changed anything up. Went back and looked 3 games. The other one must have been versus Nicoract, or it must have been ByuN from the winners bracket finals, which is totally possible. Yes, we have been at it for a while today. Yeah, almost 9 hours. 8 and 15. If it's from a different series, it could be 3 series in a row. But yeah, this is only the 3rd game of this series. Oh, 3. Wow, yeah. 3 including... Oh my god, my brain is so cooked. Yep, you're right. Yep. Wow. Yeah, I wasn't including this one. Yeah, I'm just tired. Yeah, I was like, man, what? Yeah. I was like looking at it. I was like, no, 1, 2, 3 minus the one that he's ahead. That complex ideas like being in a game currently are too much for me right now. Evidently. Did he just salvage the bunker? Did he have a bunker? I don't think he had a bunker. He did not. Looking pretty nice for Krystianer so far to force that 5th game, or force that decider match. Yeah, I am super cooked, turbo cooked, cooking mama. Ready and waiting to start that Colossus right on top of it. Mia wants some attention. She's right underneath. She's being so cute. Meow. Oh, Stalker does get taken out. Picked off a few Marines, though. Slows down the push. There's an anti-armor missile available. Charge is done. Guardian Shield available as well. Ooh, nice little split last second. ByuN does get some tanks in position. The Widow Mines will siege up. Oh, this is pretty nice here for Krystianer. He's cleared out both tanks. And all the mines gone. Very similar fight to the previous game. This time, losing even less Zealots, though. This is looking really, really good for Krystianer, actually. ByuN is in huge trouble. Oh, wouldn't mind hitting just 2 Zealots there, only killing 1. Second one that was hitting behind the bushes does get a nice hit on some of the Zealots, but I don't know. This isn't looking great for ByuN. He's going to have to slow this game down significantly. Krystianer's already on 4 bases before ByuN's 3rd orbital is even done. Holy shit, it's SC2. It is! Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. Well, that's a very dead SCV. 3rd Colossus is going to complete in a moment. Standard Thermal Lance already kicked in. Is he going to add on additional gates? Nope. Just going to power out some more units here. Krystianer could elect to hit with 1+1 armor. 1-1. Or even just wait for 2-1, but dropping 2 pylons forward. Oh, he actually is supply blocked here, but not for long. 4 pylons in production. Even if one of them falls, he'll still get out of the supply hole. ByuN, not yet at a Viking count that can fight these Colossus just yet. He's building 4 at a time. One of them actually just started, so it's only 3 that are about to pop. You can see for a moment there, he canceled one of the Vikings. ByuN's in big trouble. No two ways about it. Krystianer knows if he can get the right fight, he will win this game. Ooh, a little bit of a move command that was very awkward. That actually cost him the first Colossus pretty early in the fight. What? I don't know that it's going to matter. Vikings not able to take down those Colossus. It is mostly just Blink Stalkers left over. This depot, these depots are actually really blocking ByuN up. Yeah, Krystianer, that was totally fine for him. He killed 14 SCVs, still got a positive trade in the fight. And most of the Vikings were taken out. Somehow he didn't kill that Viking just now. It did get itself pretty exposed, but he wasn't able to kill it off. 5th base now in construction for Krystianer. This game is very, very firmly in his hand. But it is ByuN. ByuN's hard to kill. Reminder, though, this is with significant ping advantage for Krystianer. This is played on EU server. There's a nice Viking snipe. I mean, if ByuN makes anything of this game, that would be a miracle. A straight miracle. Yeah, he just now is starting his engineering bay and armory. They're not even done yet. And that's as the +2 armor is about to kick in for Krystianer. He's got his +3 weapon started up as well. Do you have an observer here? Nope. Just going to bait out the mine in the old-fashioned way. Yeah, he just doesn't even have an observer in the army. Oh. One Colossus does get taken out. Vikings will find a second one. Really awkward unit control there from Krystianer. Kind of let the 2 Colossus fall. They were low on armor, or low on HP. Still, didn't really expect that to go the way that it did. ByuN snipes the 3rd Colossus, but it's now Zealot Stalker, and they've got a 2-upgrade advantage. 2 versus 1-1. Killed a bunch of SCVs at the 3rd, forced a ton of lost mining time. And Krystianer is just mining so much more than ByuN at this point. This feels like we are destined for a Game 5. Krystianer is, I mean, he is way stronger right now. There's almost no Marines in this army. Zealots are just going to cook this. With a 2-upgrade advantage, it's not going to be a fair fight. And GG will be called. Well done. Wow, 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 wow. And just like that, we are now heading to game number 5. Well, technically game number 4, but it's going the distance, exactly. It's going for speed. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. Oh. And check out my Wicked Scar. Don't know how well the webcam picks that up, but... All right, let's get into it. Game numero... Well, this is the decider match. We'll just call it that. Spawning down on the bottom left, it's ByuN for the Shopify Rebellion. And his opponent spawning up at the top right for Onside Gaming, it's Krystianer. In the red. Coming alive here in the last 2 games. Feels like the gateway change was noticeable here. Like the fast warp-ins. Yeah, they're really good. They're really, really good. Random Scar demo. Yeah. Wait, is today... Oh my god, is tonight the... Oh wow, tonight's the $1,000 KSL. Oh damn. I didn't even realize. Fuck. That's an oopsie. It is Chicken Man's last stream. His last hoorah. That makes me sad. I really like Chicken Man. Oh, wow. That was such a loud explosion on the canceled NG Bay. In how many hours? In 1 hour. 1 hour, Chicken Man's last hurrah. Why is it his last stream? It's a good question, but he is... Well, I mean, he's just... You know, moving on from streaming. It's just a choice. Just a personal choice. He's put a lot of work in organizing the KSL. Him and Dave Testa. But a lot of work goes into that, and... Oh my god, he finally found it! He finally found the probe! The secret hidden probe, he finally got it. Oh, the promised land. ByuN. He got it. Oh yeah, you're right. The first map, there was the high ground. The probe saw the Reaper. Oh, that's really nice for ByuN, though, that he finds that. It's going to be a 3 racks. Ayaya. Oh, Krystianer wants the Reaper kill. Grenade. Not going to be enough to give him a boost towards him. I think he always gets away, but that looked scary for a moment. We're so back. It's so over. We're so back. That's been the Toronto Blue Jays season in a nutshell. But much more it's so over than we're so back. It's... 1 step, or 2 steps, it's so over. 1 step, we're so back. That's really funny. Oh, man. I'm tired. The delirium. Delirium stream. Yeah, the 8-worker start was inherently a big buff to Protoss in TVP in particular because of the fast chrono. And the fact that that just puts you a worker ahead by the time... Like, Protoss is on 11 workers when the Terran's on 10. It's just... That's big. That's a huge difference. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, you should know that there's an attack coming. Still, this is a very exposed pylon. Stim and combat shields are finishing up. ByuN waits for them. Well, with no chrono, he'll actually still get in before Blink is done. There's the Stim. Combat shields completes in the midst of this. So many Stalkers are going to fall. There's not enough healing. There's also too much DPS for the healing to even matter in some situations. 3 Stalkers warp in. More Marines show up. The probes are being murdered. Sentry drops a force field. It's useless. It's pointless. Probes are massacred. And ByuN 3 racks is his way. And dances all day to a Game 5 definitive victory. But it all started with a kill on the Crouching Tiger hidden probe. Some great TVP action. It was fun. It was fun. Some people say that's a lame way for a series to end. I disagree. I think that's cool because the game is like decided by inches, you know? The missing the move out hurts a lot because that was just naked Marines. He could have kited that with Stalkers pretty hard and had a very good time against it, even without Blink. Not chronoing Blink hurts a lot. Saw that coming like a mile away. Well, I like back and forth, but I also like when players get punished. You know, like even though, yeah, at the end that looked really, really one-sided, it was one scout a little bit to the side away from being a very different situation. You know? ByuN being on fire. ByuN has been on fire indeed. And it's all the more impressive because ByuN does that with a huge ping disadvantage. Not as much as it used to be, but significant still. Okay. That is going to do it for me. Yeah, there's no way I can possibly cover the KSL. Oh, it'd be so nice to. We've got Bunny, SOS, Nightmare. Bunny, SOS, Nightmare, Rebellion, Cure, Hero, Classic, Shin, Rogue all signed up. Oh, damn. Oh, that's good. Well, regardless, we are going to call it a night. You know, if I had passion, I'd probably just play XCOM for an hour and then go from there.
No! No!
Fiance Fast is protesting. I was never going to do that, to be clear. But more of a joke about, oh my god, he lost his passion. I am so tired, though. I'm cooked. Let's raid up Neuro. I think, yeah. Yeah, I think we raid up Neuro. Oh, Chicken Man's online? Oh, we're definitely going to raid Chicken Man, then. Oh, hell yeah. No, we definitely raid Chicken Man. Why is your passion shouting at you? It's a good question. It's a good question. By the way, Esna, your guy, our guy, Hans is still, he's alive. He's still cooking. He's doing well. We'll probably, there is a tournament on Sunday. I'm not sure if I'll end up covering it, but if we do, yeah, it would be at noon EST, I believe. And then possibly a little bit of XCOM afterwards, but I am not guaranteeing that. I think there's a good chance of some protests from Fiance Fest. Yep, I just heard multiple protests. Multiple protests. All right, we're gonna raid up Chicken Man. Thank you very much for tuning in. We played a bunch of XCOM today. Casted a good amount of StarCraft. It was a nice little stream. Big thank you to, of course, Death and the peeps making at Vespene.gg. Fiance Fast is about to do something diabolical, and I don't know what it is. Okay, yeah, yep. Oh, my God. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye, Twitch. Once again, thank you, Vespene.gg. Check it out. It was cool to see their stuff. Is that? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's pretty dope. All right, enjoy Chicken Man. Say goodbye. It has been, I love Chicken Man. He's actually just such a cool dude. We vibe pretty hard. We're cut from a similar cloth. We're both theater kids for sure. All right. That's me yapping way long. Peace.